Trojan Basketball is on the air. This is Countdown to Tip-Off for Southeast of Saline Basketball on KINA Sports. Coming up, you're going to get a full preview of area games, analysis on this matchup, and keys to a Trojan win. Now let's head to the gym for Countdown to Tip-Off right here on KINA.
After splitting a doubleheader on the road in Abilene on Tuesday, Southeast of Saline returns home, this time to step into district play and renew the Trojan rivalry with the Trojans of Beloit. Hi, everyone, and welcome into the Purple Palace here on the campus of Southeast of Saline High School. My name is Devin Haney. I'll have play-by-play of tonight's contest for you. With me in the Equity Bank broadcast booth will be Tyler Smith. We look forward to a doubleheader of Southeast of Saline basketball tonight as they take on Beloit. On Tuesday, Southeast of Saline's girls played a very entertaining game against the Abilene Cowgirls. Two young teams just slugging it out. Southeast of Saline was behind early, 26-9 at halftime. But the Lady Trojans had no quit in them, and they would come swinging back. They would close that gap down to 9 points at the end of the third quarter and trail just 36-27. Then Southeast of Saline would erupt for 20 points in the fourth quarter. They would outscore Abilene in the final period 20-6 to take a 47-42 win. For Southeast of Saline on the girls' side, it's their first win of the season and is sure to give them some positive momentum against another state-ranked team here tonight in Beloit, and then also on the road next week on Thursday against yet another state-ranked squad in the Hillsboro Trojans. On the guys' side, Abilene, boy, they got blitzed by a very good Cowboy squad, ended up taking their second loss of the season, 71-43. The story remains the same on the boys' side. This Abilene team, yet another state-ranked squad up in Class 4A that Southeast of Saline had to contend with. For Southeast of Saline now, they will turn their attention to yet another state-ranked squad and the Beloit Trojans. I feel like I'm repeating myself over and over, but that is the case here for this preseason kind of before Christmas schedule that both the Lady Trojans and Trojans are going through. Of course, Southeast of Saline and Beloit have a deep history in basketball. Remember, Beloit beat Southeast of Saline to take that third place medal at the state tournament a year ago. When we come back, we'll bring in Tyler Smith. We'll look more at this girls contest. We're sure to have a great doubleheader of basketball for you, and it is underway with Countdown to Tip-Off, brought to you by L&L Advisors with 3 locations, 2 of them in Salina and 1 in downtown McPherson. You can rely on them all year round with advice about Medicare, financial advice, and also maybe some investing as well. L&L Advisors, 3 locations, 2 in Salina and 1 in McPherson, a proud supporter of area student athletes, including those right here at Southeast of Saline. We are back with more Trojan basketball worldwide on Salina Post and locally right here on KINA.
Are you looking for a local brokerage firm to help you with your Medicare, life insurance, and annuities? L&L Advisors is the #1 local Medicare supplement and insurance specialist. Medicare can be confusing. Let the experts at L&L Advisors help make sense of it. Stop by one of 3 locations in Salina or McPherson and speak to an agent about the needs of your family. L&L Advisors, main office at 717 Roach right off Crawford and in the Central Mall Salina and downtown McPherson. Based on honesty and trust, contact L&L Advisors today.
The Appliance Center. It's where you go to shop for washers, dryers, kitchen appliances, furniture, pellet grills, TVs, and so much more. If you are looking for a local family-owned business, visit the Appliance Center. We're in the big red and white building on South Broadway in Salina. Come experience the Appliance Center difference.
Mary Maids in Salina offers house cleaning services you can see and feel. Your home is more than just a house. It's where memories are made and moments are cherished. Though life can be complicated, house cleaning shouldn't be. Mary Maids strives to take the stress out of your day so you can live your life your way. With more than 40 years experience and an advanced time-tested cleaning process, they can help you reclaim time with your loved ones. Find Mary Maids on Facebook or check out their website at marymaids.com.
During the winter months, we all rack up a lot of miles, especially following the SES basketball and wrestling teams. Isaacson Truckline is a proud supporter of the Southeast Trojans and wants to remind everyone to be safe on the roads this season. For local and long-haul service of freight and livestock, call Isaacson Truckline.
The Southeast of Saline School District has a long-standing reputation for excellence. This excellence in public education has been a source of great pride and one of the factors contributing to the quality of life in our community. The Southeast of Saline Education Foundation Foundation works in partnership with the USD 306 School District and the community that it serves to maximize student potential, thereby creating a lasting legacy, not only for our children, but for our community. The Southeast of Saline Education Foundation salutes the Trojan Sports Program.
You're listening to Southeast of Saline Hoops on KINA.
Welcome back in here to the Purple Palace. It is the second home game of the season. Devin Haney along with Tyler Smith here in the Equity Bank broadcast booth as we get ready for a doubleheader of Trojan basketball, both Trojans of Beloit and Trojans of Southeast of Saline. Tyler, when we look back on the game in Abilene on Tuesday, an entertaining game. I've said it many, many times. I've said it on the air. It's not going to be used for fundamental videos. It's not going to be used to teach people how to play basketball, especially in that first half. But I'm telling you what, this team showed me something from Southeast of Saline in that third quarter. The way they came out of the locker room, they established a sense of, we want to dominate this game. We want to be the quicker team. We want to be the more physical team. We want to be the scrappiest team on the floor. And they carried that through all the way to the final buzzer, and they were able to come from behind. They were down 26-9 at halftime. Their fourth quarter especially was very impressive, where they outscored Abilene 20-6.
Yeah, I think it's one of those things that, unfortunately, if you're a big-time Trojans fan, you're going to have to go through a few of these games. I mean, because a lot of the scoring's young. When you're playing this many young kids, there's going to be nights that they're on, there's going to be nights that they're off, there's going to be nights that it clicks, and nights that it doesn't. And the great thing about the Abilene game is it didn't click early and it clicked late. But you see the potential. You see what happened. You see Reese Heinrich with 14. You see Kaya Samuelson coming in with 10, I believe. I mean, you see what they're capable of doing. It's the consistency, and I don't think that's what a lot of people understand. Like when you see freshmen coming in, you're thinking, okay, these players were good at the junior high level, but it's the consistency. And all of a sudden, their games are now on film, so they're gonna be shut down tonight. I mean, this Beloit team is gonna be really good. Their focus is gonna be on these two perimeter players, these two, exciting guards that we have. So then, how does Shauna Smith counteract? You have to pound the ball down low. You have to get the ball to Sutton Douglas. You have to get the ball to Addison Rohr. It's the cat and mouse game. Whenever you're playing a league opponent, especially the league rival in Beloit, like this is what makes tonight a blast, especially when it's early on this year. Early on in the season, you get to see how everybody kind of works and how we all go. Look for Abigail Pearson to have a night tonight.
I don't want to get too rah-rah, and it's the holidays. We're all supposed to be in a good mood and all that. But one thing I do want to talk about with you and get your perspective is the play of Reese Heinrich. Let's be honest about the start of this game for her. She was struggling a little bit with the pressure. There was not a lot of help from the four teammates of hers on the floor. It was a sync thing. It was a team thing. She got pulled out early in this game, and I don't know if it was time for her to be subbed out. I don't know any of that. I'm just on the outside looking in. But when she came out of the game, she did not seem too happy, one. Two, when she came back into the game, she flipped the switch. It's almost like she got angry enough with herself and the way she was performing that she changed things. And you don't see freshmen do that a lot. Sometimes it goes the other way and it snowballs on them, and you have to throw that game away because the whole game looks like the way you started. But she flipped things around. And I'll even go out on a big old thin limb right now and say she led this team to a victory.
Oh, yeah, she definitely did. You could just tell the leadership changed within her. And I think, you get those special types of players. And when I say special, we're fortunate enough at Southeast Saline to see these types of players come through in all sports quite a bit. But you can get on their backside, and they're not going to go. They're not going to pout. They're going to come, and they're going to sit on the bench. They're going to figure it out, and they're disappointed in themselves as well. I don't think Reese Heinrich was happy with the way she played in the first half at Abilene. Like, she was extremely disappointed. Probably disappointed the way she played in the first half of the game against Heston as well. She's only a freshman. She doesn't know what she doesn't know, but just continues to learn, continues to take everything in. Reese Heinrich's got something about her. I mean, she's going to be able to lead this team, and it's not just what we see on the court. It's the way that she talks to her teammates, handles situations. Like, that's what makes every single night with this team so much fun, because you don't know what you're going to see, and it's going to be a blast tonight, right? Because we know that Beloit they lost Peyton Remus. I mean, they lost an all-league, a three-time all-league guard as well with the head coach, who was her mom. This is a team that they're kind of shaky in the backcourt. I don't know. We're kind of shaky in the backcourt because we're young, but I like our youngs better than anybody else's youngs right now.
We'll dig more into those Beloit Lady Trojans that come in to this night's game. They are 1-1 on the season when we come back. Countdown to tip-off is underway for Southeast of Saline basketball. And tonight, Southeast of Saline has that home court advantage. What does that mean? Well, it means they get to enjoy the convenience of Sage products. Not only convenience, but also quality. When you go to the restrooms or you're just kind of going down the halls here at Southeast of Saline, you get to see what a difference Sage products makes. You can have the same products for your home or office. Just get online, sageselects.com, and order those products up. You don't have to order them in bulk. You can order exactly how much you need, and they will take care of you. Great folks that sponsor area athletics, including the athletes here at Southeast of Saline at Sage Products in Salina. About 6 minutes away from the starters and the tip of this one. It is Southeast of Saline and Beloit, first league game for both in the North Central Activities Association. We'll be back on Countdown to Tip-Off. It's brought to you by L&L Advisors. After this timeout, you're listening to Lady Trojan pregame right here on KINA.
When it rains, it pours, so it's important for you to get coverage that meets your needs. The team at Kniper Agency with Farmers Insurance can help you understand your options so you can prepare for what the forecast brings. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two. Learn more by calling Stephanie, Morgan, or Tiffany at the Kniper Agency at 825-8419 to find out how they can help you protect the things that matter most to you.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
And the second free throw is good. The Trojans have called timeout to make some important decisions.
Hi, fans. It's Winnell Garrettson from Salina Homes. In every game, there are lots of options to make the right play. And in real estate, the plays can be challenging. Whether you're a first-time buyer, upsizing for the family, investing in rentals or commercial property, or selling land, I have the knowledge to help you win your real estate game. It's sure to be a slam dunk when I serve as your realtor. Buy or sell, call Winnell.
Fall is the absolute best time for the experts at Commercial Tire Centers to look over your vehicle. Summer was tough on your tires, and winter's coming on strong. You don't want to be left stranded with tires that aren't performing. Car, truck, SUV, trailers, farm, and big rigs. Commercial Tire will help you keep safe and productive. Commercial Tire Centers, West Crawford and North 9th in Salina.
Commercial Tire Centers, where service is everything.
Hi, this is Angela Gephardt from the Bank of Tuscan, and I'm still cheering on SES Trojans. Just like a great basketball team, we're here to assist, pass, and score big with you with our lineup of winning banking products. Whether you're looking to save with our traditional high-yield savings account, earn with Kasasa-free checkings, or secure your future with competitive loan options, we've got the tools to help you slam dunk your financial goals. Stop by one of our branches or visit Bank of Tuscan to learn more. The Bank of Tuscan, member FDIC.
This is Trojan Basketball on KINA.
Back here at the Purple Palace once again into Southeast of Saline Gymnasium here on the campus of SES. Devin Haney along with Tyler Smith as we're getting ready and looking forward to a doubleheader at Southeast of Saline basketball here at home against the Beloit Trojans. Want to remind you of the upcoming schedule for Southeast of Saline. It's a little different than what it traditionally is before the holiday break. Southeast of Saline, of course, has this game here against Beloit tonight. And then next week they will just have one game, and that game is on a Thursday night, as we will travel to Hillsboro to take on the other Trojan team and complete the trifecta of the Trojan teams before the holiday break. Then that's it. Next time we will see you after Hillsboro next Thursday will be in 2025, but that will start very, very quickly as we will come back from holiday break. And then, right, what is it, Tyler, the 3rd? We're playing our first game already, so it's going to turn quickly here for Southeast of Saline after the new year. But let's take care of 2024 first, and that includes the Beloit Lady Trojans. They come in. They are ranked 7th by the Kansas Basketball Coaches Association in Class 3A on the girls' side. They are 1-1 on the season. They have a victory over Concordia, 60-46, and then they lost to a state-ranked Clay Center squad, 50-32. This is a team, as you said, Tyler, had some turnover. They take a girl that has been playing point guard since she was a freshman in Peyton Remus. She is no longer here. A couple other nice pieces in those guard spots, but they still have back what I would consider to be a very powerful duo in Cassandra Thompson and also Addison Budke. This team can score some points. Matter of fact, Cassandra Thompson in the first game of the season against Concordia exploded for 29 points.
Yeah, Thompson and Budke are they're a problem. All right, and it's going to be a huge problem, especially with the way Southeast plays. Southeast hasn't had size in the last, 11 or 12 years. So it's all about the guard play. It's all about the front court play, and that's what Shauna Smith's been really good at, getting her guards to play well, play fast, and that's how you've beaten Beloit in years past. So that's going to be the matchup. It's going to be, can the guards of Southeast of Saline disrupt enough to make sure the bigs from Beloit don't do anything. But the funnest thing about this is, and the biggest part of this game is the NCAA. I mean, you don't want to start talking, like, looking too far ahead and start talking about league titles and all that. But it comes to these two schools. I mean, we know Minneapolis has a team. Ellsworth is going to have an absolute monster team. But these two teams shared the title last year. Southeast Salina has won 5 straight. You win one in your home court, that kind of gives you the upper hand. Now that we're in NCAA league play, it kind of makes things a little bit more fun.
One of those NCAA teams tonight already has had action, and that is Sacred Heart. They are in Chapman tonight to play the Rossville girls. That is a tall task. Sacred Heart hung with Rossville in this game. Rossville won their first game of the season 89-8 over Kansas City Bishop Ward. They have a sophomore and a junior that may be two of the best players in small basketball in the state of Kansas. Rossville tonight to only be Sacred Heart 57-50, so kudos there. If you can take solace in a loss, say here early on in the season, I think Sacred Heart can do that tonight, only losing to Rossville by 7 points. Again, that's over in Chapman. All the games of the Irish Classic are streamed online, SalinaPost.com. Adam Coulter tonight has a 4-pack of games from Chapman. Tomorrow, we will start action at 1 o'clock. We will have Sacred Heart action along with Chapman and Rossville playing each other tomorrow as well. Sacred Heart has Kansas City Bishop Ward tomorrow. All those games will be streamed live on SalinaPost.com as well. Getting ready for this one, it is Beloit and southeast of Saline. You look at the history between these two teams. These are always fun games, right? I mean, it doesn't matter if you go to Beloit and Brielle Potachik's lighting up the nets and you hit all these threes in the first half, or if it comes down and it's like a full court pressing, lots of turnovers type of game, ends up being like 36-33. It's always an entertaining game. These two teams split last season, each protecting their home floor. The series was 1-1 a year ago. In the last 5 games over the last 2 seasons, Southeast of Saline owns this series 4-1 in the last 2 seasons. That just gives you some perspective on that. Bennington State Bank scoreboard for tonight: Salina South, Salina Central, Sacred Heart in Rossville, Bishop Ward and Chapman. All 3 of those games streaming live on SalinaPost.com. You can watch them free of charge. Also, some area schools will keep a track on: Concordia and Smoky Valley, Bennington and Minneapolis, as well as Abilene and Augusta. Getting ready for the national anthem here at Southeast of Saline. We'll pick it up for you. You can enjoy it here. Dare I say angelic, a very soft rendition of our national anthem by Southeast of Saline girls basketball player Eliana Smith. She did that last year too. I remember because she came out there and I was like, yes, I remember this. So we always have great national anthem singers here. Always like to have that. Hopefully enough of that came over that you were able to hear it at home or wherever you may be watching or listening. Tonight, live stream video on SalinaPost.com of this game free of charge, brought to you by Asaria Oil and Hardware. Starting lineups for you now. Let's go over those starters for you. First, for the 1-1 Beloit Trojans. They come in the 7th-ranked team in the state of Kansas in Class 3A. They will start Olivia Wright, a 5'9 senior. She averaged last year 3 points a game, 4.5 rebounds, and 2 assists. Actually, those are this year's numbers, sorry. Along with her, Addison Butke, the senior, 6 foot tall. A full ride scholarship, I am told, to Nebraska Kearney to play volleyball on the basketball court so far, 9.5 points a game, also 7.5 rebounds. Autumn Lorenz, a 5'7 junior, 4.5 points a game, also 2 rebounds. Samantha Thompson, a 5'6" sophomore, 2.5 points, 3.5 rebounds, and 2.5 assists. And her sister, Cassandra Thompson, 5'9" senior, 16.5 points per game, also 11 rebounds on the season. Keith Cressine, the coach for Beloit, came from St. John's Tipton, where he was the football and also the girls basketball coach. For Southeast of Saline, they're under the direction of 9th-year head coach Shauna Smith, assisted by Steve Reedy and Kylie Holmes. They will start Reese Heinrich, a 5'1" freshman. She had 14 points Tuesday night against Abilene. She's averaging 9.5 points per game this season. With her will be Kaya Samuelson, 6.5 points per game for her on the season. She had 9 against Abilene on Tuesday. Also Addison Rohr, a 5'7" senior. Sutton Douglas, a 5'7" junior, along with Abba Pearson, another junior at 5'7". Once again, it's Heinrich, Samuelson, Rohr, Douglas, and Pearson for Southeast of Saline. Tyler Smith, your new image audio, keys to success tonight for the Trojans.
Devin, I think tonight the Southeast of Saline Trojans have to get off on a far better start. We saw them get off to a slow start against Heston. Understandable. Obviously, very, very slow start against Abilene. That can't happen tonight, all right? You got to start establishing, what you're going to do. You got to establish that pace of play. And I think the insertion of getting freshman Kaya Samuelson in the starting lineup, who's taking the tip against Addison Budke right there. Let's see how that works, all right? Because you got to get off to a hot start. You got to go into the first quarter in the game, or at least, establishing what you're going to do towards the rest of the game.
Those starters brought to you by Dr. Andrew Westbrook at the Maury Clinic Sports Walk-In Clinic. Go see him anytime, Monday or Thursday. Dr. Andrew Westbrook supporting Southeast of Saline's Trojans. Beloit comes empty on their first possession. Southeast of Saline has it. Southeast wearing their white jerseys trimmed in purple. Beloit in their road blacks trimmed in orange. Here's Samuelson with a drive along the baseline. First touch of the game. She's going to be fouled, and our first foul of the contest will belong to the Beloit Trojans.
And that's something Kaya can do, right? Like, Kaya can put the ball on the floor. She can go to the rim. She attacked right there, draws a foul. It's a great job from the freshman right from the get-go.
Kaya Samuelson's first free throw rips the cords, and Southeast of Saline strikes first as they go up 1-0. Second free throw on the way. Perfect form, perfect shot right through the cords. 2-0, Southeast of Saline. Kaya Samuelson now pressing in the backcourt with her freshman co-pilot, Reese Heinrich. Beloit trying to handle this a little bit.
Heinrich.
Across the time look. Here's Thompson coughing it up. Heinrich's going to take it away. She'll get to the cup. Left the layup long as she goes crashing into the pad. Samuelson's putback is up and good. Kaya Samuelson 4, Beloit 0. Not even a minute into this contest.
And just great defense from Heinrich. I mean, no hands were used until all of a sudden the ball was exposed. She gets the steal, goes up for the layup, misses it. But Samuelson, a great finish.
Thompson with it now. She brings it from the middle of the floor, now over to the right in front of the Southeast of Saline bench. She'll dump it off in the corner to Olivia Wright. Now back around to Thompson. They fired it off left to Autumn Lawrence. Short corner baseline popped out now to Olivia Wright. Back up to Thompson. Now inside to Budke. Her shot is up, no good. And the rebound taken away by Abba Pearson. Here comes Abigail. She'll speed across the timeline. Fire it left to Heinrich. Heinrich, little ball head and shoulder fake now to Samuelson. Samuelson, heat check from the elbow. Comes off, no good, but inside there's Sutton Douglas doing what Sutton Douglas does, and she is fouled after the offensive rebound. She will walk to the free throw line and shoot 2.
And Devin, Sutton's got the tall task of handling Budke down low, and we've seen her. She's had great position in the first 3 possessions from Beloit. Gosh darn, Sutton's doing a good job defensively. Let's see what she can do offensively as she misses that first free throw.
Foul on Addison Budke is her first. It's Beloit's second team foul. Douglas misses the first free throw strong. Second one coming up, and it is on the way. Splashes it home. Early on, Southeast of Saline manufacturing some points from the free throw line. Remember, against Abilene, they were 1 of 9 from the stripe in the first quarter. 5-0, the lead here for SES. Here's a tall pass over the top, trying to go inside to Cassandra Thompson. It's a turnover for Beloit. Back the other way comes Southeast of Saline. Lady Trojans from out southeast want to run. Samuelson, secondary break, three-pointer, bounces off the rim, off the backboard, and in. 7 points for Kaya Samuelson.
Just a great transition play. You saw the long passes, a great steal from Heinrich right there in the backcourt.
Heinrich just took the ball away from Beloit for the 3rd time. Sutton Douglas swings it through. Reverse layup, good. Sutton Douglas. And Beloit has to feel like they walked into a hornet's nest here. They are down 10-0 with 5:45 left to go in the first quarter. And Beloit has to call a timeout. 10-0 the start, and what a start it is. Couple of things happening here, Tyler, that we need to talk about. One, you're manufacturing points at the free throw line early on. Also, you're making defense and offense.
Yeah, it's the guard play. It's the fact that they can't get the ball up. You lose a fantastic point guard in Peyton Remus right there. And when Remus is gone, all of a sudden you got to figure out a way to get the ball up the court. I mean, you have such a stellar player. It's a sigh of relief when you're watching film on Beloit and you don't see a Peyton Remus bringing the ball up the court. Now you got younger guards that are trying to bring the ball up. This defense right now, this is exactly what Shauna Smith needed. This is exactly what we talked about the opening, right? You got to start off hot. It's the guards up front. And then Coach Shauna Smith right now is all of a sudden bringing in the subs, all right? We made 2 subs. We have Vialas coming in, and we have Duran coming in. It's just we're going to go, all right? It's going to be fast, and speed.
And again, interject me with some youth, why don't you? Duran and Vialas coming into the game, a pair of sophomores. 10-0 the score. Southeast of Salina now playing defense after that Beloit timeout. Beloit has the basketball. Budke, 15-foot jumper, left-hand elbow. That's no good. Vialas runs down the rebound. She gets it off to Samuelson. Kaya wants to run. Left-handed dribble across the center of the floor. Over to Pearson. Three-pointer, right wing. Too strong, won't go. Rebound going to be taken. And the custody of that ball to Cassandra Thompson.
And again, transition. I love to see that open 3 from Abba. I love to see her taking that. That's a shot that you want in your offense, a shot you want in your system. Not a bad shot at all from Abba.
Olivia Wright had it in the corner. She'll play it back around now to Samantha Thompson. It goes through Lorenz now, back to Wright, who went from the right-hand side of the floor all the way over to the left. High post, Cassandra Thompson wants to put the ball on the floor. She goes through 2 Southeast defenders, missed the shot, and now she will be fouled down low. Vialas and Pearson unable to secure the rebound off the first miss, and the foul will go against Southeast of Saline. Looks like they're going to get Addison Rohr with this foul. And I don't know that she was in the area, but she will get this foul.
I would say of the 2 players I thought the foul was going to be called on, that's not one of them I would have thought. But nice play from Thompson right there. Nice little up and under, draws the contact to the free throw line, hits her first.
10-1. Beloit on the board for the first time. Second free throw also good, 10-2. 4:51 left to go. Here in the first quarter, Duran tried to throw a pass into Vialas, and that was ill-advised and taken away. First turnover for Southeast of Saline. Beloit now working on their offensive end. Wright wants it on the left. Now she'll clear out. Samantha Thompson will take that spot with the dribble. Second chance, and now Vialas will secure the rebound. Up the floor, left-hand sideline, Durant lost the basketball. Now she'll go diving on the floor with a Beloit Trojan. It's 2-on-1. Durant outnumbered, and it will go to a jump ball situation. The alternate arrow will keep it with Southeast of Saline. It's still okay to call those jump balls, right, even though we don't have a jump ball anymore?
Yeah, I say we do it.
Okay.
I think everybody knows what we're talking about when we do that, so we're just going to call them jump balls.
So we'll stay with Southeast of Saline. Addison Rohr will come out for the first time.
And right now, if you're Southeast, you're seeing great defensive rotation. We know the bigs that Beloit, they can do so much, but you're seeing so much help on the backside. They're going to make the guards from Beloit beat them on the outside, and right now that's not happening.
Sarah Feldman is checked into the game for Southeast. Here's Pearson inside. Lost her balance, had to throw one up at the cup, and it comes off no good. Halfway through the first period, 10-2 our score. Southeast of Saline leading by 8. Beloit trying to work it around the perimeter here. McKenna Schnell into the game for the Beloit Trojans. She will hand it off now to Olivia Wright. Working on the right wing. They want to get the ball into Budke bad, but she's being bottled up right now by Vialas defensively. Inside Thompson, caught it on the move, was able to score. She had a half a shoulder on Pearson, and that's all it took.
Yeah, great finish from Thompson. You're exactly right. Just, a nice entry pass from Feldman to Pearson. Pearson just wasn't ready for it. Everything worked well in transition, but you're right on the other side right there. There's so much attention to Budke, and that's fine. You don't want Budke to beat you. If Thompson beats you, that's fine. You're not going to let Budke just go off for 20 or 30 tonight.
Couple of turnovers now. Back-to-back possessions for Southeast of Saline. Actually, 2 of the last 3 possessions. Beloit now looking for a lob pass inside to Thompson. They throw it up there, and it's going to be a foul on Feldman, it looks like. She came over on help side defense and just got her hand all over the ball that time, and Sarah will get the foul. It is her first. Second team foul on Southeast.
Yeah, and just a great pass. Like, Feldman wasn't in a horrible spot right there. It's just a really good pass from Beloit down low, and it's a great catch. as we see right there, Thompson bangs in another free throw.
4 points so far. Actually make it 5 with that free throw for Cassandra Thompson. She's the only Beloit player to score so far in this game. She has cut Southeast of Saline's lead in half. Missed the second one. Addison Rohr back in, gets the rebound, was able to save it to Pearson before she got bumped out of bounds. Duran has it now, back to Pearson, top of the circle. Feldman has it on the right, now back to Reagan Duran. Head and shoulder fake, she'll dump it out to Abba Pearson, left wing. Abba dancing with the basketball, got a pick from Viales. Now the ball swings back around on the reversal. Here's Rohr driving to the basket. Got bumped from behind while she was shooting, lost control of the ball as the shot went up, tried to save it, now Beloit will take it away.
Yeah, it looked like Rohr absorbed a lot of contact right there. I thought she went up strong, thought she drew the foul, no call.
Here's the step through by Cassandra Thompson, and she scores again. 7 straight points for Cassandra Thompson, and she has cut the Southeast lead down to 3. Pearson, quick trigger 3, no offense. That one won't go. Here comes Beloit running back up the floor. Bouncing it inside to Butke. She slams on the brakes, waits on the defender, puts the shot up, no good, and the ball out of bounds, and it will go back. Actually, that was Olivia Wright, and the ball will go to Southeast of Saline. That'll give Shauna Smith a chance to get Reese Heinrich and Kaya Samuelson back into the game. They will replace Viales and Feldman.
Yeah, and I think we've seen this. So Heinrich's back in the game. We saw the offense kind of look a little bit different there without Heinrich in there. And we've talked about Heinrich just being a freshman, but she's the one that controls it, right? Like she's the one with the keys right now. You take her out, all of a sudden things get a little bit different. Let's see if this offense get back to how it looked in the beginning of the first quarter.
Starters back on the floor for Southeast of Saline. Abba Pearson with it, head and shoulder fake underneath, reverse
Abba.
Layup, and she got it. That's the second reverse layup Southeast has in this first period. The other one belongs to Sutton Douglas, with Abba Pearson on the board for the first time. That was a 7-0 Beloit run. Shot put up by Thompson, no good. She is fouled, and she will go back to the free throw line.
And it looks like the foul's going to be called on Sutton Douglas right there. And Sutton's got a tall task, and we see that Sutton usually has those tall tasks, all pun intended right there. But if we can keep Sutton out of foul trouble, only her first foul, there's still 2 minutes to go in the first quarter, that's going to be great because Sutton bangs down low. She does a great job just creating space, does a good job defensively and offensively for Southeast.
First free throw missed by Cassandra Thompson. Second one, though, will rattle home. And she remains the only Beloit player to score in this game. 1:49 remaining, first quarter, 12-8. Southeast of Saline leading it. Here's Heinrich, step to the left, three-pointer on the way, too strong, no good. Douglas inside with the rebound, plays it back out to Heinrich. She'll find Samuelson, extra pass. Pearson, three-pointer, rattles home. Abba Pearson with 5 straight points for Southeast.
And Devin, it was that extra pass. The pass kept going, the defense wasn't there. You see an illegal screen, it looks like right there on Beloit. They're going to call it on.
You're not going to like this. They called it on Abba. Abba ran into a brick wall and hit the deck. She got called for the foul.
And unfortunate right there. You just saw that it looked like maybe it was Emma Rice. But just set a good screen. Sorry, not Emma Rice. Saw a great screen from Olivia Wright right there from Beloit. Feet were set. They're going to call the foul on Abigail Pearson. Regardless, that's what you're going to see with Beloit and Southeast, right? Both well-coached teams. Doesn't matter, that it's Keith Christine right now, and it's not Coach Remus. It's just a well-coached team. They know how to play the game right.
15-8, Southeast of Saline has the edge. They started this game up 10-0. Here's a shot in the paint. That's no good. Thompson again with the rebound. Nobody putting a body on Cassandra Thompson. She's pretty much doing what she wants inside.
Yeah, and take back everything I said about shutting down Butke and not worrying about Thompson. I think that's a worry you got to take care of as well. You got to take care of Cassandra Thompson.
Just the fact of blocking her out would be a huge step. Here's Samuelson driving into the free throw line. Her 15-foot jumper is up and good.
I love the confidence that Samuelson's playing with right now. Her first game starting, and we've seen her come off the bench to do great things, but she's just putting shots up with ease right now.
There's a shot put up in the paint by Beloit. Again, another offensive rebound by the Beloit Trojans. Olivia Wright came in and got that one. It's going to be dual possession on the rebound, and the arrow will keep it here with Beloit. Reagan Duran will check out. Sarah Feldman back in for Southeast. 45 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. There's a lob pass down inside, an ill-advised pass for Beloit, and that's their 4th turnover. Here comes Samuelson. She'll get her way to the left-hand side of the lane. Wild shot there, won't go. Hits off the board, and Beloit now has it running the other way. Little carry there at half court that went uncalled. Ends up with a run-in by Beloit to the lane. And a shot up and good. 17-12. Closing seconds of the first period. Samuelson has it, left-hand side. Now back out to Heinrich.
And this is where we love to see Southeast play. Like we love to see their in the past, really good at the end of quarter situations. See what we got here.
Samuelson has to launch it, running out of time. It's strong. That one was just never fluid between the bench call and what the players were hearing on the floor. And Southeast of Saline will take the lead into the second quarter, 17-12. You're listening on KINA with live stream video on SalinaPost.com. That's free of charge, presented by Assyria Oil and Hardware.
Visit Suburban Appliance Center in Salina to see the Whirlpool washer with 2 ways to wash, thanks to the 2-in-1 removable agitator. With a flexible capacity, you can take the agitator out for bulky loads or keep it in for items like jeans. Shop now at Suburban Appliance Center and get twice the washer you have at home. Suburban Appliance Center in Salina, located at 1900 South 9th Street, or check them out at suburbanappliancecenter.com.
You're listening to Southeast Trojan Hoops on KINA.
17-12 as we get ready to start second quarter here in the Equity Bank broadcast booth. Devin Haney along with Tyler Smith, Southeast of Saline. Off to a big lead, Tyler, and right now they lead by 5 as we start second quarter action with the basketball.
Yeah, and it's exactly what we talked about. You see Samuelson pull it from 15 right there, and she misses the shot. But it's the guard play, and it's getting out fast. You got to get out fast. That's exactly what Southeast has done. Now, how do you settle into the offense, settle into the game?
Beloit has it back after Southeast of Saline's empty possession. Trying to work it inside.
Yeah,
this
great.
time to Budke. Budke that time sandwiched defensively. Good defense there by Southeast.
Yeah, great job from Rohr and Douglas right there. Douglas so good on the help side.
Reese Heinrich has it on the left-hand side. Free throw line extended. Samuelson wide open up top. Passed up the shot. She'll swing it around. Ends up with Sutton Douglas, who will drive to the rim and put the shot up this time on the right-hand side of the basket.
And that's
Sutton Douglas.
Something we don't say a lot right there. I love that confidence from Douglas. She's going. She, as the lefty, she's so natural on the left side right there. Just took the basket. Took the ball to the basket on the right side. Great finish.
Shot up by Beloit is no good, but a foul will be called on that shot. That will result in 2 free throws for Cassandra Thompson. Thompson in the first quarter, 4 of 6 from the free throw line with 10 points. This foul on Sutton Douglas is her second.
And again, that's something we talked about earlier. That's Sutton. That's a difficult task for anybody. What you're seeing right now, get Douglas out of there. Douglas probably going to sit for 2 or 3 minutes. I don't know. You're going to sit as long as Vialis can handle Thompson as she misses that first free throw. But that's the goal. Like, keep Douglas fresh and out of foul trouble so she can handle the bigs down low.
Thompson missed both the free throws, left him at the line. Southeast of Saline now has it back. 19-12 to score. Abba Pearson set down a Beloit defender. Now she's going to throw it underneath the rim to Addison Rohr. Give the assist to Abba and the basket to Rohr. That's the Everhart Precision pass of the game.
Just great patience from Abba right there. She draws some contact. She stays strong. Nice pass. Nice look.
Boy, they are comfortable throwing it over the top to Cassandra Thompson. She's sealing the defender outside. And this time another foul call. This will be on Addison Budke, who came creeping in from the outside. And she will have her first chance to score as she steps to the free throw line for the first time.
Yeah, it looks like defense broke down a little bit right there, and it looked like it was Rohr on Budke. And early, not a horrible foul. I mean, it is because it's the second now on Rohr. So now you start worrying about the Southeast Saline bigs as that first free throw's missed. You got to keep the rotation going. You got to keep these people coming in and out. But to handle these 2 bigs of Beloit, Thompson, and Budke, you're going to make contact. It's going to be a difficult situation for Southeast.
So now Addison Rohr will come out of the game. She'll set with 2 fouls. That'll bring out the Swiss Army knife and Abba Pearson. She will probably go down and play post now with Viales as Budke makes the second free throw. 21-13, Southeast of Saline has the basketball back. Reagan Duran left-hand side. Now she'll deal it to Heinrich, who will spin it back over to Pearson. Pearson a wild pass down low to Duran. Reagan will be able to save it along the baseline. Pearson now a skip pass back out to Heinrich. Samuelson open for 3. That one's no good. It goes off a Beloit finger out of bounds. It will stay with Southeast of Saline, who has a chance to run some baseline offense here.
Yeah, and this is something that we've also talked about in games in the past. We've got to see this baseline inbounds play be successful and be a threat for Southeast. That's something we've seen in years past, not so much this year so far.
Here's Heinrich off the inbounds. 3-pointer. That won't go. And now we go back the other way. Beloit with the basketball. Up top with the ball, Autumn Lawrence. He's being hounded defensively by Reagan Duran. Now in the corner, a long shot. That won't go. Viales grabs the rebound out of the air for Southeast. Heinrich, of course, wants to run. She goes cross court from the center to the right over to Samuelson. Now they swing it back around. 4 guards touch the ball outside the line. Samuelson sneaks in down low but has her shot blocked. She gets it back for Southeast. Out to Duran for 3. Reagan Duran on the feed from Kaya Samuelson, who was able to keep that ball alive.
Yeah, just a great job from Samuelson. She gets her shot blocked. She goes back up, and I love Duran just getting that shot up. Her feet were already set. It's a great job from Reagan Duran.
There's the lob pass inside to Thompson. Boy, Samuelson played that extremely well. She broke her elbow there at the bottom. Steve Reedy up now demonstrating to the bench exactly what I'm talking about, and that's slapping down. Play that straight up, make her score over the top of you. Quit sending her line for freebie. She gets 2 more now.
Yeah, and again, every time that you have that you see a Beloit player with 2 feet in the paint, you just got to go straight up because they're so good at the free throw lines. That first shot's missed by Thompson or made by Thompson, but you cannot commit fouls. You start committing these fouls, they're going to start adding up as this game carries on.
Second free throw on the way. That one rims off. It's a long rebound. Samuelson will grab it and run. Little grab and go here for Kaya Samuelson. She was bumped by Thompson. Lost their grip just for a minute and then got it back. Here's Samuelson now. She'll take baseline back out to Duran. She wants a double, and she's got it. Reagan Duran rips the cords again. Back-to-back 3-pointers from Reagan Duran.
And Duran did not start tonight, and this is the first time she hasn't started this season. I know it's only game 3, but her coming off the bench is pretty tidy for the Trojans.
Heinrich, rebound, backside. Here we go again. She wants to run against 4 Beloit players. Reagan Duran will keep it, wait on her teammates to settle in. Heinrich got kind of just brainwashed there into thinking somebody was open. At the last minute, instead of throwing the ball away, she kind of double clutched it on the dribble. Got called for the palming call. Great news. Unofficially, that's just a 3rd turnover for Southeast.
Yeah, and these young guards, they're just starting to figure it out, right? I think the more and more they play, this is better than practice. You can't simulate this stuff. Just throw them into it. Let's see how they play.
27-14 the score. Southeast of Saline leads by a baker's dozen. There's another big screen up top. This one sets Feldman down. Inside, though, off the miss, Abba Pearson with another rebound. Here comes Samuelson. She is all gas, no breaks down the middle of the lane. She's going to be fouled. Samuelson nonchalantly switched hands that time from right to left and tried to go with the finger roll on that southpaw left hand, and that baited the Beloit defender into the foul. It will go on Addison Budke, her second.
Yeah, I don't know if it's quite as nice as when Jordan did it against the Trailblazers for a Gatorade commercial, but it was still enough to draw the foul as she misses the first.
Samuelson left that one at the free throw line. Beloit with 1 team foul. Southeast of Saline with 3 here in the second quarter with 4:07 left to go.
But I love seeing Kaya attack. That's something she can do. As she gets the second free throw, she's got to attack. She's extremely athletic. Just don't settle for that outside shot.
Already in double digits now is the freshman Kaya Samuelson with 10. Here's the shot put up on the right wing by Beloit. That's no good. Rebound, though, inside. And Olivia Wright had to readjust her position to find the glass and get her first basket of the game.
And what a great step through from Wright right there.
Samuelson off the window. Too hard, it won't go. Ball on the floor. Reagan Duran coming out to save it. Now she is bumped out of bounds. You would think it'd be a foul. 2 Beloit players went charging into her. Reagan didn't see him coming. She was trying to pick up the basketball, had her back to him, but it's going to stay here with Southeast.
But again, never mind. We got Feldman for three. Let's go, Sarah.
Why not? Sarah Feldman on the board. 6 different Southeast players have scored.
When Sarah Feldman gets her feet set, I don't know if there's a better shooter on this team right now. I mean, when everything is set and she gets it going just like she did right there, what a great finish from Feldman.
Thompson inside, couldn't get the first one to go. They didn't block her out again, and a second chance opportunity for Cassandra Thompson. 31-18. Southeast had a brief 15-point lead there, but again, multiple chances to score by Beloit. Abba Pearson with it to Feldman. She'll swing it. Samuelson inside, low entry to Duran. She's going to try to score over the top of right. That will not go down, and the rebound taken in by the Beloit Trojans.
Yeah, probably not the shot you want. You don't really want Duran with her back to the basket trying to make plays.
Right for 3. Barely kisses off the front of the rim. Good box out there by Reagan Duran, who gets the long rebound on the weak side. Here comes Reagan up the floor, checking your rearview mirror. She'll play it off to Pearson. Now to Samuelson. Samuelson, triple threat. Dumps it out in the corner. Feldman again, the southpaw. Knock it home. Sarah Feldman. 2 3-pointers.
And again, the exact same spot she catches it. There's no defenders coming at her because they're spending so much attention elsewhere. See a foul, and Viala is right there. Assistant Coach Steve Reedy is not happy with that. You can't commit fouls 20 feet away from the bucket right there as Viala just did. But Feldman, feet set, hand set, everything perfect. Great finish from the senior.
Yeah, that foul on Viala was on the entry pass coming into Cassandra Thompson way out at the elbow. And it's going to be a foul on the floor. Beloit will inbound underneath their own basket. The Southeast lead, the biggest that it's been here in this first half of 16. Beloit set to inbound along the baseline. They're looking, running out of time. Now a lob pass that goes way up high, goes through the hands of Reagan Cheney. Now back over to McKenna Channel. She scored a basket in that first quarter. Lob pass over the top to Cheney. She's going to catch, shoot, nothing there. Abba Pearson with the weak side rebound. 2 minutes left to go here in this second quarter. 34-18, Southeast of Saline with the basketball. Pearson will deal it left. Duran wants a 3. That left side has been hot for Southeast. Reagan Duran, 3 3-pointers in this quarter.
But Devin, they're uncontested. They're getting their feet set. They're getting their hands on the ball in the correct spot. They're just doing a great job.
This Southeast league continues to build, but they are getting themselves in some foul trouble. Another foul here on Southeast defensively. This will go against Reagan Duran. For Reagan, that is just her first.
And that's going to be the game, right? It's like our 3's going to beat 2's. Is transition going to beat Beloit's, pound and ground game down low? It's just one of those things. As the first free throw is missed, but we see that if you follow us on football, I mean, Beloit basketball, especially with the girls' side, is a lot like their football team. They're going to pound it. They're just going to keep going down low. They're just going to keep running, and they're going to see what you can do on the outside.
2 opportunities after the missed free throw to score for Beloit, and now an alternate arrow situation will go to the table, and it will stay with Beloit. Somebody got beat there on the free throw for Southeast of Saline and kept this offensive possession alive. Charlotte Knopf into the game for Southeast of Saline. They go to the corner. A Beloit player and a Southeast player both hit the deck. The ball is out of bounds, and it will stay with Beloit. Kaya Samuelson that time over on the edge, getting tied up with Landry Litton.
Samuelson just has something about her, doesn't she? I mean, right there, just great defensive play. Like, she's just, once she's now in the flow, she's just got it.
Here's an inbounds pass that's slapped out of there by Abba Pearson. A foul is called. Actually, they're going to call this on Reese Heinrich. Did I see that right? Was it Heinrich or Pearson?
They're saying it was on Pearson. Yeah, but they're only. The board's got her for 1. I've got her for 2.
I got her for 2. Now they got 2 up there on the board. Up in the.
Try to get you in foul trouble and see what they can do.
Thompson 1 of 2 at the free throw line. 37-19 our score. Duran shoots another 3. That one won't go down. She's already had her heat check. Now she gets a. Samuelson with 12. 39-19. That Southeast lead now to 20 points. Here's a steal. Samuelson pokes it away. Heinrich up the floor. She's going to be blocked at the point of attack, and the ball out of bounds will stay with Southeast. 65 seconds left to go. This team had 9 points on Tuesday at halftime. They have 39 right now.
This is way more fun.
Oh, they're going to end up calling a foul on that, and Reese Heinrich's going to go to the free throw line.
There was a lot of contact. I could see the call going either way. It was a
Yeah.
backside official that calls a foul, but anything, like, Reese deserves to go to the free throw line for that effort.
And Reese Heinrich hits the free throw. This shakes home. That's her first point.
And it's only the first on Olivia. Foul trouble right now.
The lead is 22 after 2 free throw makes by Reese Heinrich. Beloit attacking that right-hand sideline in front of the Southeast of Saline bench. Channel goes to the baseline, now lobs it up inside to Budke. Budke's shot won't go. Viala's with the rebound. She shakes it back and forth, now plays it to Heinrich, and it slips right through Reese's hands as those two are trying to run up the floor together, and that is turnover number 4 for Southeast of Saline.
And you see that sophomore to freshman, and you can see Coach Shauna Smith tell him, just slow down, just everything's all right. And that's just one of those things. Like, you've got to just understand the situation. That might be a situation you run 50 seconds off the clock, get the last shot.
Here's a steal. Kaya Samuelson takes it away. Ends up on the left-hand side from Reese Heinrich. Yeah, I agree. As gassed up and going as you've been here in this first half, might want to play for the last shot there, right? You're in a little bit of foul trouble. Burn those 50 seconds off and take your 20-plus lead into the locker room. Here's a shot by Reagan Duran that goes empty. Beloit has it back. Lob pass inside again, and this is going to be Olivia Wright, who does a really good job of body control and puts it in off the window on the right-hand side.
Yeah, great finish from Wright. Great catch. She had bodies all over her. Just a great finish from Olivia Wright.
41-21. Southeast of Saline leading. They have a chance to add to that before they go to the locker room. Clock down to 8. Samuelson has it. Bounce pass, top of the circle to Heinrich. Clock down to 4. Reese Heinrich still has it. Clock down to 2. Durant takes a dribble to her right, puts a three-pointer up, and it might have been deflected. In the first 2 quarters of play, they lead Beloit 41-21. And Tyler, they're doing it by a good old recipe, right? They're not turning the ball over. They're getting good looks at the basket. It's amazing when you shoot how many points you can score, right?
Yeah, they're just flying around. You're exactly right. You're seeing shots go up. You're seeing them attack the offensive rebounds. They're doing a pretty good job down low. I mean, we're seeing Beloit. Cassandra Thompson's having you can't call it a career night because she does this night in, night out, but you're keeping Budke off the scoreboard. Here's the thing. You have to pick and choose with these two. They'll destroy you. You decide which one's going to kill you, and you try to handle the other one. Right now, Southeast is doing that.
So at halftime, remember, Southeast of Saline came out, and they established a 10 up 15-8, and since then they really have not looked back. They lead 41-21 here at halftime. When we come back on the Knopf Auto and Truck Accessories halftime report, we'll have numbers from the first half. We'll also take a check of the Bennington State Bank scoreboard. We'll have a visit with head coach Francis Flax. We'll talk boys basketball. It's the second game of our doubleheader. We're at halftime of the girls contest, 41-21. Southeast of Saline leads it here on KINA.
Knopf Auto and Truck Accessories. Everything to bling out your ride in one place, including top quality lift kits, wheels and tires, bumpers, Jeep accessories, fender flares, bed covers, bed liners, step bars, even custom painting. Knopf Auto is the and soil dealer and has many synthetics and filters in stock. Visit Knopf Auto on Facebook for specials, great ideas, and let them make your truck stick out in a crowd. Knopf Auto and Truck Accessories, supporting the Southeast of Saline Trojan.
I met
basketball and wrestling teams. Isaacson Truckline is a proud supporter.
Report. Coming up, a first half recap. Shot at the horn. Stats, interviews, and a look at other area games. Now, let's get back to the gym for Trojan Halftime on KINA.
Back here at halftime of the girls' contest, 41-21 of our score. Good start here for the Southeast of Saline girls. Now time to take a check of our second game that's coming up after this girls' contest. Of course, it'll be the boys' turn. Southeast of Saline taking on Beloit. Currently, two teams that are ranked in the top 10 of the Class 3A rankings by KBCA, but two teams that are off to 0-2 starts as Francis Flax joins us now. And boy, Coach, looking back at the Abilene game on Tuesday, the more I came out of there, the more I was impressed with the way Abilene was able just to conduct that game. You could tell it's played against some really good upperclassmen for the last few years. Super impressed with Abilene. I'm excited to see what they do the rest of the year. What do you think about your guys, though, and as you were able to evaluate this game in the following days?
Well, we watched, I watched the film right after I got home that night, and we just made so many mistakes that we shouldn't be making, and especially early in the game. We've had two games in a row where we've been behind 9 or 10-2 before the game even started almost. Hopefully we corrected that. Abalene's good. I'm trying to tell people that, and they said, "Oh, are they that good?" I said, "Abilene's good."
Yeah.
They're going to make some noise in 4A. But we're a work in progress, as everybody knows. But, I'm a patient guy, but I don't know how patient. But we've had 2 outstanding days in practice. And we've done our due diligence on scouting this Beloit team. This is a heck of a game to start the league season out with, because it looks like, in my opinion, it looks like that these two should be at the top of the chart when it's all said and done.
Yeah, I've always thought that about this schedule, and this has nothing to do with media or attention or anything like that, but it's almost like you play Beloit every year before Christmas, and it's almost like here's a preview of what could be your top 2 teams. And I say that with girls and boys. When Southeast and Beloit get together in the NCAA, I'm sure Minneapolis girls will have something to say about that, and as well as maybe a boys team that was over at Sacred Heart. But, man, when you look at this game, it's almost like it's just a little teaser of what we're looking at when we turn the calendar in 2025.
Yeah, I think you're right. This Trojan team, Southeast Trojans, we're going to get better.
Yeah.
We're going to get better. We have to solve some issues, and the biggest one, of course, is rebounding. We're just atrocious at rebounding, especially on the offensive end. We just don't get any. And, our shot selection sometimes is a little bit weird, but we're going to be more scrappy. And we're going to mix up a few things, how we attack Beloit tonight than how we've tried to do the other 2 games.
You kind of stole my question there a little bit as you alluded to having 2 really good practices since the Beloit game, because I was going to ask, how the locker room is, how mentally these guys are doing it. It's a fine line, right? When you're Southeast of Saline, you have very high expectations. You as a coach, you have very high expectations of this team and what they're going to do this year. But also you got to keep in the corner of your brain that you've played maybe 2 of the best teams in the state of Kansas right now with Heston and Abilene. It's not like you're starting out here with some cupcakes.
Right. Well, and this is going to be no exception tonight.
Right.
I mean, you look at the size of this Beloit team, my goodness, and they all look like they played football, which most of them did, I think. I think that's half of their line out here.
Yeah.
Hopefully that we'll be able to control that high-low game that they have with the 2 big guys. We're going to give that a heck of a shot. But, no, getting back to your original question, I laid out the complete what I expected out of every one of these kids, and we didn't have any locker room leadership, and I just put it out there. Grady Gebhardt, that's you. That's you. And I said, on the court, Gannon, if you don't take control of this team and lead it, then we're going to struggle. And the other guys all know what they should be doing and what I expect of them. And if they'll, try to carry that out, I think we'll get it together.
All right, looking forward to it. Game number 2 of our doubleheader. Good luck. We'll talk to you after the games.
See you later.
Francis Flax, head coach of the Southeast of Saline boys. His guys finishing their final warm-ups here at halftime of the girls' game. They'll come back out, of course, after the girls' game, and it'll be their turn to shine here at the Purple Palace. Halftime of the girls' contest. We're on the Knopf Auto and Truck Accessories halftime report. We'll take a break. When we come back, numbers from the first half. Southeast of Saline leading at 41-21 here at halftime on KINA.
Assyria Oil and Hardware encourages you to celebrate your freedoms and the best country on the planet. Stop in and check out the largest ammo supply in southern Saline County. Stock up now and be ready for next season. With 24/7 pumps, no matter what time of day or night, your gas and diesel tanks can rely on us. During regular business hours, you can get your favorite pizza and snacks to have enough energy to win the day. Assyria Oil and Hardware, located in Assyria at the corner of Center and Main. We'll fill you up.
The Southeast of Saline School District has a long-standing reputation for excellence. This excellence in public education has been a source of great pride and one of the factors contributing to the quality of life in our community. The Southeast of Saline Education Foundation works in partnership with the USD 306 School District and the community that it serves to maximize student potential, thereby creating a lasting legacy, not only for our children, but for our community. The Southeast of Saline Education Foundation salutes the Trojan sports program.
You're listening to Southeast of Saline Hoops on KINA.
41-21, our score here at the break. Southeast of Saline in control. Tyler Smith, there's 7 Southeast of Saline players that have found the scoring column. Kaya Samuelson with a dozen. Reagan Duran with 9. 6 for Sarah Feldman. 5 for Sutton Douglas. 5 for Abba Pearson. Also 2 for Addison Rohr. And 2 for Reese Heinrich. For the Beloit Lady Trojans, 14 for Cassandra Thompson, also 4 for Olivia Wright, 2 for McKenna Channel, and 1 for Addison Budke. There was a second quarter blitz by Southeast of Saline's outside shooters. Sarah Feldman hit 2 3-pointers, but starting that was Reagan Durant. She hit 3 3-pointers in that third quarter. It's the break with 7 3-pointers in the first half of action. They lead here at the break 41-21.
Yeah, Devin, in a perfect world, that continues, but it's probably not going to, right? And I think we can talk about the scoring, and we can talk about, like, the guards are doing such a great job. But how about the defense? How about the bigs down low? They aren't getting a lot of credit on the offensive side. It's Rohr, it's Viales, we saw Knopf come in. It's Pearson getting time. It's Douglas. It's their rotations down low. They're making things extremely difficult for Beloit right now.
Yeah, really, I mean, if you want to be critical, right, and that's our job. We're setting up here. We don't sweat during the week and practice or anything like that, but I just think it's rebounding right now for Southeast of Saline. They've gotten themselves in a little bit of foul trouble, and I think you can directly relate that to their inability or just not getting in position and boxing out after Beloit's first chance and their miss. They need to close that defensive possession out early.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And it's about that position right there. It's so difficult to keep bigs like this down. You just keep doing what you're doing. Just keep fighting. We're up 20, and we're still being critical, but that's exactly, what we want to do if we want to be, you're going to knock down a top team in the state. This is exactly how you got to play.
Southeast starts out with the basketball. Here's a long shot from the outside, put up by Heinrich. That's no good.
Yeah, and you see right there, Heinrich takes the 18-footer. I remember my freshman coach, Craig Marshall, told me it's the worst shot in basketball. You take a step back and shoot the 3, take a step up and shoot the 15-footer. You see right there a lot of contact. Budke's going to be called for the player control foul. Abigail Pearson doing what Abigail Pearson does, has a feet set, great defensive position. Basketball is going to Southeast Saline.
Opening foul here on Beloit and a turnover. Beloit, you would think maybe they might have a ridiculous amount of turnovers. They don't. That's just their 7th that I have them for, but that's a very important one, as you said, on Addison Budke, who just picked up her 3rd personal. She'll stay out there. Southeast of Saline with the basketball back here, leading by 20. Kaya Samuelson open from the side. That won't go. She was right in front of the Southeast of Saline student body. But the weak side rebound on the other side, taken in by Abba Pearson. Now to Sutton Douglas. Sutton tried to squeeze a pass in there to Samuelson, went off the fingertips, and Reese Heinrich ran it down. Circle and has squeezed between Abba's hands and went into the backcourt. It'll be a turnover for Southeast.
Yeah, and Abba immediately went up to Sutton right there and said that was on her. And then what you want to tell young players, like, grab that ball as soon as possible, because now it's a baseline inbounds play, as opposed to if you grab that thing immediately, it's wherever the ball kind of is touched. It can either be it can either be at half court, or you don't want to give the ball a baseline offense.
Block again. Here's their inbounds. It goes to Thompson. That's no good. Her rebound went off her hand, and Kaya down to Addison Rohr. Rohr with a beauty.
Beloit does. You want to pack it in. You see a great entry pass right there. And, again, it's Cassandra Thompson. Great finish. Fouled by Douglas, I believe, with an and-one opportunity. Or they're going to call it on Rohr.
Okay, so it'll be a three-point play opportunity here for Cassandra Thompson. Free throw, too strong. Scrum for the rebound. It's going to fall into the lap of Samuelson. Kaya has it. She'll play it to the right now to Ava Pearson.
And, Devin, here's where, we know that there's certain leagues in the state of Kansas that are using the shot clock. There is no shot clock right here. Make them play defense. Pull the basketball out. You're up 21. Take your time.
Shot put up by Southeast is no good. Cassandra Thompson will rip it out of there. She wants to go deep. She's going to throw a pass for a layup. That is up and good. That's going to go to Reagan Cheney.
And a great job from Roar not to foul there. Like, Roar had an opportunity to make it difficult. She didn't. She didn't foul. Just give the layup. Don't make it anything more difficult. You see right there, great offensive rebound from Douglas.
44-25 is our score. So foul on Beloit. This is on Cassandra Thompson. And as active as she's been, Tyler, that is just her first foul.
That is incredible. And that's not because of officiating. That's just the way she plays. She's played extremely clean, extremely well. That's shocking. That's only her first foul.
So the foul is going to be called on the floor. Inbound pass to Reagan Duran. Why not? Give her number 4. Reagan Duran has a dozen. They all have become from behind the arc. 47-25. Back to a 22-point lead.
But again, as we see a loose ball right there tied up, Addison Roar's going to stay with Beloit. But that's that baseline inbounds that we talk about. Like, you got to get buckets out of that. You can't just inbound the ball and get into your offense. Right there, you got to attack when you have baseline inbounds plays. It's a great job from Southeast. Great finish from Duran.
Inside to Budke. Actually, excuse me, that is Olivia Wright. Couldn't get her first shot to go down. She went aggressive at the rebound, and that time Southeast in perfect position blocking out. They're going to draw the foul.
And, Devin, I know that Viales right now is probably not happy with the amount of points she's scoring. She's not getting a lot of production offensively, but she's done so many things defensively, grabbing boards. That's what she needs to do, just kind of get herself into the game. Viales has the potential to do a lot of things for Southeast, and right now she's just kind of easing her way into it. It's a great job, great board.
Skip pass over the top. Reagan Duran, little head and shoulder fake. Now she'll give it up to Samuelson in the right-hand corner. Kaya now steps inside the arc. She'll play a couple of dribbles, now go back to Reagan Duran. These three guards, along with Heinrich now, who's incorporated, playing catch beyond the three-point line. Shortening this third quarter, already down to 3:35 left to go. Here's Heinrich, 2 dribbles to her right, three-pointer up, three-pointer in. Reese Heinrich, her first field goal of the night. That gives her 5. And that Southeast of Saline lead has swollen up to 25.
Well, it's funny how the basketball gods just kind of reward you for passing the ball around a little bit right there. Great job. Samuelson again with a loose ball.
Here's a steal by Kaya Samuelson all the way down the floor. Tried a left-handed layup. That won't go. And she comes up gimpy. May have stepped on a defender's foot there, and Beloit brings it back the other way. Southeast of Saline has doubled Beloit up 50-25.
Didn't have this on my bingo card. I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought this would be a little bit tighter. It's 25-point lead right now. Just you got to hold tight if you're Southeast. Keep playing hard.
Here's a deflection. Loose ball squirts all the way out to the scorer's table, and it will be awarded to Beloit. That's why you love basketball, right?
Well, yeah, sometimes.
And then all of a sudden the basketball guy.
Right, like I know it's early in the season. We talk about these KB.
As in olden days.
I mean, you faced Heston in your opening game. Like, there's nobody better in the state than them as that first free throw goes for Thompson. But you want to get used to that. You want to play the best competition you can, and you want to see what your team can do.
First free throw went down. Second one also goes in as Cassandra Thompson continues to carry the load for this Beloit team. She has 18 points, 18 of their 27 points. Reagan Durant with it. 2.5 minutes left to go here in the third.
And we see Beloit now in the man-to-man defense. I think they understand they can't run a zone because, like you said earlier, Southeast will just take the air out of the basketball. They'll run that clock down. So you got to play some man-to-man defense, try to create turnovers.
Heinrich inside to Durant. Reagan takes a dribble to her left. Can't get it to go. Good shot, though, by Reagan Durant in the middle of the paint. Here comes Beloit back the other way. 2:09 left to go third quarter. 50-27. Southeast of Saline with the lead. Beloit looking inside. Little head and shoulder fake down low. Now they're going to pop it back out. Channel has it. She'll drive to the left-hand elbow, trying to get Thompson. That time Viala's bothered it enough. Thompson looked like she lost it out of bounds. It will stay, though, with Beloit here on their own baseline. Wholesale substitutions here. Duran, Viales, Feldman will come out. Your 5 on the floor will be Heinrich, Pearson, Rohr, along with Samuelson and Sutton.
Well, and I read this, as you see a turnover immediately from Beloit on the baseline inbounds play from there. I read this in the Tyler Henry report on the Southeast team. Like, Shauna Smith wants to get a lot of players in. She doesn't know how deep the rotation is going to go as the season goes on. We're seeing a lot of players play, and they're all contributing right now. And we know that, like, that's when they're the best. They can be extremely fast and athletic at all positions.
Southeast with it. Baseline entry. Short corner to Sutton Douglas. She throws a one-handed pass out to Pearson, and Pearson gets the three. What a pass by Sutton Douglas.
You're exactly right. It was Douglas's positioning right there on the low block. Just kept dribbling. She didn't panic when she was underneath the basket. Finds Pearson. Great finish from the junior Abigail Pearson.
Dribble off the shoe there by Beloit. Channel, though, picks it up and plays it back up inside. There's a dribble to the right-hand side. Nothing working there for Landry Litton. Now another ball poked and taken away. 53-27. Southeast continues to build this lead. Samuelson has it on the left. Inside a minute left to go. Here's Pearson with it. Now back out to Sutton Douglas. They swing it around, ends up with Heinrich. Now Pearson on the opposite side from where she started. Rohr has it at the right-hand elbow. Southeast might be taking it down here, the last shot. Heinrich has it. She's going to stop on the wing. Has her shot blocked and taken away. Nice play there by Samantha Thompson. Here comes Beloit now with 35 seconds. Underneath, a wide open Beloit Trojan who catches and shoots, and Landry Litton has her first basket as she was left alone.
Yeah, looked like Litton just got lost in the transition game right there from Southeast Saline. Nice finish from Litton.
53-29. .5 left. Back out to Heinrich. Clock down to 5. Back to Samuelson now. Clock down to 3. Back to Heinrich. She has to shoot. She lets it fly, and it's in! Reese Heinrich got a 3 at the buzzer, and Southeast of Saline is rolling. We're at the end of the third quarter. When we come back, we will have fourth quarter action for you as Southeast of Saline rolling over Beloit 56-29 here on KINA.
Mary Maids in Salina offers house cleaning services you can see and feel. Your home is more than just a house. It's where memories are.
The team, they've got everything you need to show your Southeast of Saline spirit. Copy Co, more than just a copy center, a proud sponsor of Southeast of Saline.
You're listening to Southeast Trojan Hoops on KINA.
Whatever I need to.
56-29 our score. Southeast of Saline, boy, Tyler Smith, they are cruising. They will take a 27-point lead into the fourth quarter, 56-29.
Yeah, and it's all started from the defensive side. They're making shots extremely difficult for Beloit to come by, and you're just seeing these these young Trojans. I hate calling them young Trojans, but with only 2 seniors, they are young Trojans. It's Heinrich again from 3 from the wing, but you're seeing these young freshmen just continue to flourish right before our eyes.
Southeast comes up empty on their first possession, but Sutton Douglas is going to take it away. Sutton Douglas back the other way to Kaya Samuelson. Her left-handed layup won't go, but she is fouled, and she will step to the free throw line. Samuelson already has 12. She started the game with 9 in the first quarter. And probably the most important thing that I've seen here in this game, man, this team's having some fun. They're smiling, they're high-fiving,
Yeah.
they're enjoying themselves.
They really are. As that first free throw goes up from Samuelson, and you know, Douglas has 7, which is more than we're used to seeing from Douglas, but she is doing so much nasty work tonight. She's doing a great job just keeping the ball alive. As the second free throw goes, right now, Sutton Douglas is playing her best game as a Trojan. I can't wait to watch her just continue to grow.
58-29.
Harass Beloit right now. Like, here's the thing I think we notice a lot about good teams. They don't look at the scoreboard. They don't know that they're up 29. They're just last 3-pointer from Beloit missed, but you're working on your man-to-man defense.
Another shot up by Beloit. They get a second chance, and they get another rebound after that by Addison Butke, and then she is fouled. And this foul will be on the floor.
And that's a tough foul right there on Pearson. Pearson had really good position. Butke just did a great job going above her. All right, no over the back, no push, whatever you want to call it. Butke's just the taller player. I thought Pearson had a good position. There was nothing illegal there, and then all of a sudden Butke goes back up, and she's contacted by Pearson. She's rewarded by getting Pearson her 4th foul.
58-29. Here's a inbounds attempt by Beloit. Time got her foot on it. Samuelson.
I think Heinrich. I think it was Heinrich coming in. Yeah, right there, just kind of grabbed the arm right there. But you're seeing Heinrich's tenacious. She's going to get in there. She sees a ball where she can grab it. She's going to go get it.
Now another stoppage in play. This is going to be a dual possession, and it will stay with Beloit once again.
Say that there's 3 inbounds plays right there, and not one of them was cleanly inbounded by Beloit. And that's exactly what we want to see. Regardless of the lead or regardless of what's going on, that's Southeast basketball.
Here's a 3-pointer off the inbounds. Let fly by Samantha Thompson. That's no good. Beloit, though, gets her own rebound once again. And here's a pass that's thrown out of bounds by Beloit. That'll be turnover number 8 here in this half. 14 for the game. Here's a score on the Bennington State Bank scoreboard. Salina South, Salina Central girls at halftime, all tied up at 21. Here it's 58-29, Southeast of Saline. Heinrich, Rohr, Samuelson, Sutton Douglas, Reagan Duran all on the floor for Southeast. Here's Sutton Douglas, drive to the basket, can't get it to go down. Addison Rohr with the putback. That won't go. Sutton Douglas finishes what she started. 9 points for Sutton Douglas.
And just a great follow-up from Douglas. I mean, a lot of contact when Rohr went up with the offensive rebound. Shot was misdirected somewhere, and Douglas comes back in, finishes it up. Nice job from Sutton.
Bounce pass to Cheney in the middle of the lane. She misses badly off the backboard. Rebound by Addison Rohr. Here comes Kaya Samuelson. She'll sling it far side to a wide-open Reagan Duran. 3-pointer barely missed. Battle for the rebound underneath the rim. It's going to be taken in by Addison Butke. Here comes Beloit trying to break to the other side, and Sandra Thompson is fouled. How many times has she been fouled tonight?
That's a great stat. We need Elias on that. She does a great job getting down the floor. Great catch from Thompson. Minimal contact. Tough foul right there on Heinrich. Heinrich did a good job getting down there, but you're exactly right. Like, Thompson just creates bad situations for you if you're a defender. She misses the first free throw. Just a great athlete doing a good job keeping Beloit kind of afloat right now.
60-29. Biggest lead of the night so far for Southeast. Couple of substitutions here. Charlotte Knopf comes back into the game. Also, Sarah Feldman comes back into the game. Feldman hit 2 threes in that second quarter. Thompson makes her second free throw. 60-30. Southeast of Saline with that big lead in the ball. There's a ball on the floor now. It's going to end up being a turnover for Southeast of Saline. Their second of the half. Budke trying to body her way to the basket. Viala's there for the challenge, and a foul will be called on Annabelle Vialas.
Yeah, and right there, you see Viala's, her pass was just a step too late. She saw a cutting Trojan try to get the pass in there, but Vialas did a good job getting back. I thought minimal contact, but they're going to call the foul regardless.
Shot is up, kisses the front of the rim, and that is no good. Clock continuing to roll as we shoot these free throws.
You don't want to use the term statement win, but I think every once in a while you want to plant a flag. You see Budke missing that. The rebound goes off Vialis' hands. This is a big statement win right now for Southeast Saline. Lady Trojans.
Out. But right now, for Southeast of Saline, it's working to their advantage with that clock continually rolling down. This foul will go on Charlotte Knopf. That is her first. Probably the only person in the building up to this point that has not fouled, Cassandra Thompson. And now Charlotte can say she's part of our group.
And the tough thing is, like, Thompson she knows exactly how to initiate that contact. She's great down low. She's doing a great job. As you see Taryn Getz check into the game. If you've been following us for years, you hear the Getz name. You know there's points in that young lady's hand right there. But that free throw goes in. This is when we don't have to talk about this, but you get these young players in. Let's get them varsity time now. So when it's like crucial, and we saw Taryn come in, the other night against Abilene when there's some foul trouble. You want to get them as many minutes as you can at all times.
It's the Mitch Gebhardt template, right?
Without a doubt. Gosh, those guys play extra seasons, just the amount of extra practice they get. It's fantastic.
60-31, our score here. Now, Coach Christine going to his bench and bringing in a line change for the Beloit Lady Trojans. And now they're going to call a timeout and stop the clock with 2:42 remaining here in this game. We will take a timeout as well. A 60-second break. Southeast leading big 60-31 here on KINA.
When it rains, it pours, so it's important for you to get coverage that meets your needs. The team at Kniper Agency with Farmers Insurance can help you understand your options so you can prepare for what the forecast brings. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two. Learn more by calling Stephanie, Morgan, or Tiffany at the Kniper Agency at 825-8419 to find out how they can help you protect the things that matter most to you.
We are farmers. Bum, ba, bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers, Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
And the second free throw is good. The Trojans have called timeout to make some important decisions.
Hi, fans. It's Winnell Garrettson from Salina Homes. In every game, there are lots of options to make the right play. And in real estate, the plays can be challenging. Whether you're a first-time buyer, upsizing for the family, investing in rentals or commercial property, or selling land, I have the knowledge to help you win your real estate game. It's sure to be a slam dunk when I serve as your realtor. Buy or sell, call Winnell.
You're listening to Southeast of Saline Basketball on KINA.
Out of the timeout, another basket, another score. It's Taryn Getz scoring for Southeast of Saline. She's on the board. Now a takeaway. Here comes Southeast, back up the floor. Takeaway there by Layla Lund. Getz in the middle of the lane, hanger off the backboard. It won't go down. And Beloit has the basketball. 62-31 our score. 2:12 left to go. And Beloit will turn it over once again, this time on a traveling violation. So Taryn Getz scored. She's a 5'7" freshman. Also into the game, Ashley Welchel. I said Layla Lund is into the game. Charlotte Knopf is out there as well. And our national anthem singer, Ellie Smith, into the game. 62-31, Southeast of Saline, 1:49 left to go. Here's Getz, another blow by into the paint. She's going to score again. Taryn Getz has 4. 64-31. The Southeast lead continues to build. Stick with us after the game. We'll have stats from this contest. Also have a Vernon Jewelers Gym of the game. And we will also turn the page and get ready for game number 2 of our doubleheader. We'll also try to get a Booster Club update from Tammy Keller and also Pesha Potachik. Been some big things happen this week at Southeast of Saline as far as facilities and upgrades that are wanting to be made here at SES. We'll get an update in between games about those. Here's Getz again in the middle of the paint. 6 points for Taryn Getz. Every single one of them off the backboard. 66-31 now. Clock down to 49. Ball on the floor on Beloit's offensive end. It's going to be picked up and saved by Eliana Smith. Here comes Welchel with it. Long pass up the floor. Gets, looks at the basket, now stops, passes it around. A shot up and no good. That one came from Lund on the other side. Clock down to a half a minute. Over on the right-hand wing, there's Beloit with a drive. Now they're going to be shut off. They throw it back out. Clock down to 18. Dribble off to the left-hand side here, and a dribble that's slapped out of bounds by Charlotte Knopf, and that may do it. Clock continues to roll here as we're past the 30-point margin, and that will be it. What an outing tonight for the Southeast of Saline Lady Trojans. 66-31, our final score. They moved to 2-1 on the season. They will drop to Beloit to 1-2, and what a performance from right out of the gate. Southeast of Saline goes up 10-0. They had a momentary lapse where Beloit came back, scored 7 in a row, made it 10-7 behind Cassandra Thompson, but tonight it was all Southeast of Saline. 66-31, our final score. Postgame brought to you by the Commercial Tire Centers is up now. We will have stats for you. We also have a Verdon Jewelers Gym of the Game. It's all coming up here on Postgame where the Lady Trojans of Southeast of Saline win it here on KINA.
Hi, this is Angela Gephardt from the Bank of Tuscan, and I'm still cheering on SES Trojans. Just like a great basketball team, we're here to assist, pass, and score big with you with our lineup of winning banking products. Whether you're looking to save with our traditional high-yield savings account, earn with Kasasa-free checkings, or secure your future with competitive loan options, we've got the tools to help you slam dunk your financial goals. Stop by one of our branches or visit Bank of Tuscan to learn more. The Bank of Tuscan, member FDIC.
Visit Suburban Appliance Center in Salina to see the Whirlpool washer with 2 ways to wash, thanks to the 2-in-1 removable agitator. With a flexible capacity, you can take the agitator out for bulky loads or keep it in for items like jeans. Shop now at Suburban Appliance Center and get twice the washer you have at home. Suburban Appliance Center in Salina, located at 1900 South 9th Street, or check them out at suburbanappliancecenter.com.
Hey, Santa. All I want for Christmas is a remote start with two-way communication and to be controlled by my phone app.
Your wish can come true with New Image Audio. New Image Audio does ceramic window tinting. How about a new CarPlay or Android stereo for the kids? I'm heading to New Image Audio at 340 South Broadway in Salina.
Unblock or start from anywhere, but you need to start at New Image Audio. Call or text 785-309-1617.
The Trojans are experts in precision passes, and Everhart Precision Ag are your experts in grid soil sampling. Everhart Precision Ag does all the sampling and data analysis in-house, keeping it local and close to the farm. They're also your local channel seedsman, selling all seeds with an emphasis in corn and soybeans. Trust Matt Everhart and Lane Hensley at Everhart Precision Ag, serving Saline, Dickinson, McPherson, and Ottawa counties, and also supporting Southeast of Saline Trojans. For more information, visit everhartprecision.com.
For 40 years, Phillips Seed has delivered top-quality certified seeds. With wheat drilling season approaching, now's the time to reach out to Phillips Seed Farms for the latest variety options and tailored seed treatments. It's also the perfect opportunity to plan your corn hybrids and soybean varieties for the 2025 planting season. Visit phillipsseed.com, follow us on Facebook and X, or connect with a local seed dealer near you. Phillips Seed, serving, innovating, growing since 1985.
Asaria Oil and Hardware encourages you to celebrate your freedoms and the best country on the planet. Stop in and check out the largest ammo supply in southern Saline County. Stock up now and be ready for next season. With 24/7 pumps, no matter what time of day or night, your gas and diesel tanks can rely on us. During regular business hours, you can get your favorite pizza and snacks to have enough energy to win the day. Asaria Oil and Hardware, located in Asaria at the corner of Center and Main. We'll fill you up.
And wants to remind everyone to be safe on the roads this season. For local and long-haul service of freight and livestock, call Isaacson Truck Line.
Knopf Auto and Truck Accessories. Everything to bling out your ride in one place, including top quality lift kits, wheels and tires, bumpers, Jeep accessories, fender flares, bed covers, bed liners, step bars, even custom painting. Knopf Auto is the and soil dealer and has many synthetics and filters in stock. Visit Knopf Auto on Facebook for specials, great ideas, and let them make your truck stick out in a crowd. Knopf Auto and Truck Accessories, supporting the southeast of Saline Trojans.
When crop and weather conditions are just right, you need to bale as much as you can, as fast as you can, all while putting up the highest quality product possible. Case IH round balers have the reputation as the hardest working balers in the business to consistently build dense bales with square shoulders that don't sag. No matter the crop or field condition, bale more with Case IH round balers. With easier maintenance and serviceability, you'll spend more time where it counts. In the field, baling hay. Ready to build a better bale? Contact Can Equip in Solomon.
We've all dreamt of being able to remove some of our localized excess fat, but now we can also move it to other parts of our body. Imagine being able to take some of your excess arm or thigh fat and use it to enhance the size and shape of your breast, or removing that little belly pouch and using it to give your face its natural volume and contour back. At Salina Medical Aesthetics, the possibilities are truly endless. Is Beautiful right for you? Contact Salina Medical Aesthetics for a free consultation with one.
Commercial Tire will help you keep safe and productive. Commercial Tire Centers, West Crawford and North 9th in Salina.
Commercial Tire Centers, where service is everything.
Running out of time for laundry? Let Laundry Technicians of Salina help you. Our premier wash and fold service offers convenient same-day or 24-hour turnaround options. Simply drop off your laundry and pick it up fresh and folded, giving you more time for what really matters. Whether you're back from a trip, swamped at work, or caught off guard by an unexpected event, we've got your laundry covered. Visit Stella at Laundry Technicians in Craft Manor today and experience how we simplify your life one load at a time.
You're listening to Southeast of Saline Hoops on KINA.
Welcome back here to Southeast of Saline. We are in transition now between the girls and the guys game. We still owe you a check of final stats for the girls. We'll get that in 66-31. Southeast of Saline wins. We have an opportunity here in a couple of minutes with Tammy Keller to kind of get an update here on Booster Club activities during football season. And that time, Tammy, You guys were getting ready. We were getting ready for the Southeast of Saline Booster Bash, the first ever Southeast of Saline Booster Bash. I was delighted to be invited to the event and help out a little bit with that event. Boy, what a great evening, huh? What a great evening that was.
For sure. We had a lot of fun. It was very successful. We made a lot more, fundraised more than we could have anticipated. The Kevin Noonan Fund, that's the night we rolled that out, and we were able to make over $40,000 for that alone. And then the Booster Club, the Booster Bash itself made around $50,000. So we, as a Booster Club, donated the fund. So to get that going, we're naming rights going for the baseball softball complex. But I think I'd more like to talk about where donations are going and maybe help clear some of that up.
Yeah,
I think
absolutely.
there's some.
Because let's start at what I think is square one. And again, I'm on the outside looking in. You guys are dealing with this on a daily basis. It came from a necessity at the spring sports fields, right? Not only baseball, but also softball needed an upgrade. And it's not just an upgrade. It is basically a rebuild because the fields, a lot like the track a few years ago, they just weren't playable anymore.
Absolutely. So then we've got that approved, and that is already going on. If you've been out to the school, out to the south, there's tractors and dump trucks, and they've been working 7 days a week. I saw them out here on Sunday, and I saw them out, I think they're late now. We could hear the equipment backing up even in the dark a little while ago. So
awesome.
They're really working to make sure we have those fields ready by spring. And then the board meeting last week, they went ahead and approved, they call it the field house, but we'd like to clarify that that's championship football team we've decided deserves a turf football field. The Kevin Noonan Fund will help on the
I'm gonna get to know you.
Guys are practicing in the parking lot. They're practicing at Dean Evans. I mean, they're doing anything they can to survive. So this is a necessity instead of just having games on turf, isn't it?
It is. And a lot of people, I think, are even looking at it that, we're trying to push one sport or another. But when we're moving the games, it affects more than just football. You have to realize clubs and organizations are having tailgates, and those are getting moved. The concession stands, those clubs are not getting the funds from the concession stands. All kinds, you're taking away the home field advantage, atmosphere, moving it to Wesleyan. So there's just a lot of aspects that go into it. And so as a community out here, we'd like to try to push and get that turf so all of our outdoor sports have a fair advantage to be home field whenever they have a game on the schedule.
Tammy, I saw something today on social media about a donor maybe matching up to a certain amount of people that donate here in the next few weeks, maybe a few months, whatever that may be. Tell folks how they can donate and how they can take advantage of that match.
So there is a local business here in town that has been helping us with financials of that, and they have been able to come up with a group of private donors right now sitting at $25,000. So if we can raise that on our end, they will match that. We only have till the end of the year, so we'd really like to get on to those donations. And as we get it out there more, we might have a opportunity to increase that match. So that's what we are trying to work on right now.
And that's a cumulative effort, right? You don't need one person to donate $25,000. You could put $50 in. I could put $10 in. Tyler Smith can donate $50. I mean, it's just something that needs to happen, and it's on a timetable. It's by the end of the year, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah, and it is. It's dollar to dollar matched. So that's what that's why we're trying to push. It's another way to get an easy $50,000. If we can get $25,000, we have a match at $25,000 and an opportunity. We might be able to increase that as we're able to get word out that we are now trying to move forward with turf of that third field.
Big question somebody may ask, if they need to take advantage of this by the end of the year, they want to help their own financials out. Is this tax deductible?
Yes.
Yeah, I believe it is too. But I'm asking a lot of questions.
Right. From the Booster Club president, I'm not going to put that in writing, but yes, it is a write-off.
And I'm sure that's something too that can be asked when you make your actual donation too. So if somebody wants to donate, where do they go? Do they call the school? Do they get on social media?
Absolutely.
And find a link?
You can get on social media. You can reach out to Booster Club Facebook. You can call the district office. If you are one of those that wants to be included in the dollar-to-dollar match, I suggest that you reach out to Brandon Ebert at B Wealth, and he has been on that backside helping us with some financials of this match-to-match program. But yeah, SESbooster@gmail.com, the Booster Club Facebook, call the district office, call the athletic department. You could call me. If you know.
Just ask Tammy or maybe Pesha. You see him walking around, say, "Hey, I got money I want to give you."
Pesha standing up here with me. She's helping tell me what to say. So,
well, awesome. This was kind of an impromptu interview. I just texted you a little bit ago. I said, "Hey, let's talk about this." So glad you guys could join us. Of course, everybody I think has their heads in the right spot, and we're going forward here at Southeast of Saline. Thank you for your time. Enjoy some more basketball.
I'd like to just reiterate: if you are donating to the Kevin Noonan, it is not. It goes into the naming rights, and we need to get to $400,000. But then if you donate $10 to Kevin Noonan, that's going to take $10 off of the baseball softball field, and we can put $10 more to the next project, which is now turfing the football field. So it is helping. It's a bang for your buck. You're helping all sports out here at Southeast of Saline. You're not just helping. When I say all sports, all outdoor sports. Let me clarify that. All the outdoor sports.
Everything.
Yeah. So,
thank you very much for your time. We'll talk again soon.
All right, thank you.
Tammy Keller, also Pesha Batachik up here as well. Just get an update on what things are trying to do to move forward here at Southeast of Saline. Once again, the girls won here 66-31. We're about ready for the guys game. We will take a break. Come back. We'll have tip-off for you and the guys contest when we come back. It's Southeast of Saline and Beloit, and it's coming up right here on KINA.
Are you looking for a local brokerage firm to help you with your Medicare, life insurance, and annuities? L&L Advisors is the #1 local Medicare supplement and insurance specialist. Medicare can be confusing. Let the experts at L&L Advisors help make sense of it. Stop by one of 3 locations in Salina or McPherson and speak to an agent about the needs of your family. L&L Advisors, main office at 717 Roach right off Crawford and in the Central Mall Salina and downtown McPherson. Based on honesty and trust, contact L&L Advisors today.
For 40 years, Phillips Seed has delivered top-quality certified seeds. With wheat drilling season approaching, now's the time to reach out to Phillips Seed Farms for the latest variety options and tailored seed treatments. It's also the perfect opportunity to plant your corn hybrids and soybean varieties for the 2025 planting season. Visit PhillipsSeed.com. Follow us on Facebook and X, or connect with a local seed dealer near you. Phillips Seed, serving, innovating, growing since 1985.
The Southeast of Saline School District has a long-standing reputation for excellence. This excellence in public education has been a source of great pride and one of the factors contributing to the quality of life in our community. The Southeast of Saline Education Foundation works in partnership with the USD 306 School District and the community that it serves to maximize student potential, thereby creating a lasting legacy, not only for our children, but for our community. The Southeast of Saline Education Foundation salutes the Trojan Sports Program.
The following is a presentation of Eagle Radio and KINA Sports. Trojan Basketball is on the air. This is Countdown to Tip-Off for Southeast of Saline Basketball on KINA Sports. Coming up, you're going to get a full preview of area games, analysis on this matchup, and keys to a Trojan win. Now, Now let's head to the gym for Countdown to Tip-Off right here on KINA.
Southeast of Saline and Beloit, the rivalry runs deep. No matter what sport you're in, it could be on the football field, it could be on the basketball court, it could be on the volleyball court. This rivalry in the NCAA is one that you want to watch, and I think we'll have one of those games again here tonight. Welcome back into the Purple Palace. Devin Haney along with Tyler Smith as we get ready for game number 2 of our doubleheader. Southeast of Saline's girls won earlier today, 66-31 over the Beloit Lady Trojans, and now it is the guys' turn. As we talk to Countdown to Tip-Off, brought to you by L&L Advisors, it is time to go over the starting lineups. For the Beloit Trojans, they're under the direction of veteran head coach Ryan Eilert. 17 seasons at Beloit. His record with the Beloit Trojans, 277-97. They will start Luke Cheney, a 6'4 junior. Averaged 9 points a game, 2.5 steals so far this season. Jackson Cheney, 12.5 points a game, also 3 assists, along with Joel Rexroth, 5'9 junior, 1.5 points per game, also 1.5 rebounds. The two guys and the two challenges inside for Beloit. The challenges for Southeast of Saline today will be Brody Litton, a 6'6 junior, 3.5 points per game, 3.5 rebounds, and Eli Johnson, the 6'5 senior, 18.5 points per game and 5.5 rebounds. This Beloit team a year ago, third place at the state tournament as they defeated Southeast of Saline in that third place game and finished the season 24-2. For Southeast of Saline, their 2 returning starters and their 2 leading scorers are in the starting lineup tonight for head coach Francis Flax. They are Gannon Jacobson, a 6'1 junior, and Owen Bailey, a 6'1 senior. Along with them in the starting lineup will be Sam Knopf, a 6'1 senior. Also, junior Grady Gebhardt at 5'8", and rounding out the starting lineup will be Caden Perry, a 6'2 senior. Those are the starting lineups. Southeast of Saline and Beloit. Tyler Smith, I come to you. When we look at all the size of Beloit, probably not too hard to figure out what the challenge is and the keys to success tonight. Brought to you by New Image Audio.
Devin, you're exactly right. I speak English okay, not great at times on the air. And I'm not sure what Beloit stands for, and like if there's another translation, but it means big in some language, because we always see the Beloit Trojans, they come in, they are huge. Doesn't matter if it's the football field, basketball court, baseball field, track. We've seen the throwers, we've seen the wrestlers. Everything they do, they're huge. And Eli Johnson is massive. He's been around. You have to figure out a way to stop Eli Johnson. Averaging 18.5 already. Early on in the season, he's a guy that comes in with a lot of preseason credentials. We've seen sports in Kansas. We've seen all the accolades this young man has earned, and he deserves them. 18.5. So if you're Coach Francis Flash, you got to figure out a way to slow him down. And much like we saw in the girls' game, you got to get your 2 guards out. They got to get run. You got to see Jacobson and Bailey out and hot. See what you can do. Try to stretch this Beloit defense. Try to make sure Johnson is involved as little as he can be.
Tip is won by Beloit. They're wearing their all-black jerseys, trimmed in a little bit of orange, not much white. It doesn't have as much white as the girls' jerseys have on it. Southeast of Saline wearing their home whites, trimmed in purple and black. We do apologize. There's been kind of a gremlin jump into the system here between the station equipment and the school. The internet is going kind of crazy here at Southeast of Saline, so hopefully we'll discontinue to have those problems as we go through this guys game here on KINA, and also live stream video on SalinaPost.com, brought to you by our friends at Asaria Oil and Hardware. Beloit's going to turn it over after they had the first shot attempt blocked and fouled by Caden Perry. Southeast of Saline will have their first possession of the game. Gannon Jacobson has it on the right wing. Spin move. He'll get to the lane. Shot is up. It's going to roll off, and a foul now will be called on Beloit, and Gannon Jacobson will go to the free throw line.
And Devin, this is one of those rare opportunities that we talk about, the lack of practice time that Southeast has got. We know that they beat Beloit in the state semifinals. Beloit's not had a lot of practice time either, but they both need rest. So we're seeing both these teams are going to go at each other as Jacobson misses the first. These teams both need Christmas break so bad, just to rest their bodies, recover, get ready. We haven't seen Gannon kind of with that explosiveness that we're used to. That's what I'm really excited after Christmas breaks. He hits that second one. Once Gannon gets in his stride, the Southeast team is going to look a lot different.
1-0, Southeast of Saline. Jacobson missed the first, made the second at the free throw line. Here's Beloit running the break. They're going to pitch it out. That's no good. Rebound inside, and the stick back is good from Eli Johnson. Johnson was unattended there on the inside and just had an easy 2 on that weak side rebound.
And that's an issue. If you don't have a body around him, it's too easy for him.
Here's a shot put up high off the window from the top of the key by Owen Bailey. That's no good. Foul called inside as the battle for the rebound ensues, and it will be Southeast of Saline that gets the foul. This foul will go against Grady Gebhardt. That is his first.
Yeah, and it's Gebhardt down there just battling with the bigs of Beloit. He was kind of confused when he got the foul called. It looked like his arms kind of got caught up with the Beloit offensive rebounder, or defensive rebounder.
2-1. In front of his bench with his arms crossed. Here's a three-pointer.
And
Grady Gebhardt nearly had that steal for Southeast of Saline. Now comes scrambling back. It will end up with Beloit having numbers and a three-point attempt on their end. And now a shot and a foul, a very late whistle called inside. This will go against freshman Kane Sawyers, who has come into the game, and it will send a Beloit Trojan and Eli Johnson to the free throw line. Francis Flax doesn't like that. That was a very peculiar foul call from the outside that time on Southeast.
Yeah, it wasn't. There was really good position right there from Eli Johnson as he misses that first. But it was the call from that backside official that saw something that we didn't see from the same angle. Unfortunate foul right there on Sawyers.
First free throw was missed. Second one is made by Eli Johnson. He has 3 points here in this game. 9-5, Beloit with the lead. Jacobson will bring it down the floor. Plays it off right-hand side to Gebhardt. Three-pointer, top of the key, won't go up, just a shade right to the top of the key, I should say, by Owen Bailey. And it goes out of bounds and back to Beloit.
Yeah, and the first shot from Bailey right there comes, almost 3.5 minutes into the game. If you're Coach Flax, you got to get Bailey loose early. We can see Bailey when he gets going. Not many people that can stop him.
There's another shot, up and good by Beloit. It's a three-pointer for Jackson Cheney. Beloit has 3 threes here in this first quarter. Jacobson tries to drive off to the left-hand side. Nothing there. Now Owen Bailey. He tries the same. Lost the handle on it. Gets it out to Gannon. Gannon's three. Won't go down. Rebound taken inside by Beloit. It's Brody Litton with it. Here comes Beloit back the other way, and a foul on Grady Gebhardt. Grady has just picked up his second foul.
Yeah, right there, Grady knew that he picked up that foul. The first one, very unfortunate on him, but that second foul, that's going to be big on Grady because Grady's, we talk about what he does defensively, what he does just to calm the team down so many different ways as a timeout's called by Francis Flax.
30-second timeout called here. We will get you caught up here on what happened in the girls' contest earlier on. It's a good outing for Southeast of Saline, 66-31. Our final score. Southeast of Saline was led by 2 girls in double digits. 14 points for Kaya Samuelson, 12 points for Reagan Durant. Also 8 points for Abigail Pearson. Reese Heinrich also had 8. 9 points for Sutton Douglas. 6 points for Taryn Getz. She came off the bench, scored 2-2-2 right there, right out of the gate as Taryn Getz scores 6-3 for Addison Rohr. And Southeast of Saline, 9 of 12 from the free throw line. They only commit 7 turnovers. We'll hook up with Shauna Smith coming up here at halftime of this boys contest. Right now it's 12-5. Beloit leading over Southeast of Saline. And at the free throw line is Luke Cheney. His first free throw is up and good. He has 4.
And we see already Beloit in the bonus right now after 5 fouls from Southeast Saline. Something to look forward to. You got to play tough defensively, but you cannot commit fouls if you're going to send them to the free throw line this early.
Second free throw missed. Here comes Southeast. Good break. Jacobson played it across the paint to Knopf. Boy, you'd like to see Sam take that to the rack, but he peeled it back out. Now plays the ball inside to Kane Sawyers. And that will be a foul on Beloit.
Sam's a streaky guy. Like he's already seen the ball go through the bucket once. Keep it going if you're Sam.
Bounce pass over to Gebhardt off the Southeast of Saline inbounds. Now they get it inside to Jacobson. He has a little pump fake that froze the defender and then was fouled.
Yeah, really crafty from Jacobson right there to use his dribble, use his 2 steps. He knows he's going to absorb a lot of contact, goes in, and he's rewarded with the foul on Beloit.
Here's Jacobson for 3 off the inbounds. Gebhardt found him, and Gannon Jacobson with his first field goal has 4. 13-8 now our score. Beloit had a brief 8-point lead. Now they lead it by 5. Lob pass inside to Johnson. He's going to be tied up there by Sam Knopf, and the foul will go against Knopf.
Yeah, nice entry pass from Beloit. Knopf got there a little bit late, grabbed a lot of arm. You can see the rotation. If that rotation comes on time, it's going to make it difficult for Johnson, but it wasn't there on time. He's to the free throw line again for 2.
First free throw up by Eli Johnson is good. He's 2 of 3 now from the free throw line. 3:08 left to go, first quarter. Second free throw on the way, splashes that one home as well. (15-8). Owen Bailey has the basketball. He has yet to score. Through Kane Sawyers, now to Jacobson. Behind his back, he changes directions. Puts his head down, wants to drive. He's bumped a couple of times, and a blocking foul called here on Beloit. Both teams now have hit their limit in fouls. We'll be shooting free throws for the last 2 minutes and 50 seconds, almost 3 minutes of this first quarter. Jacobson will go first.
Well, and that foul right there on Kale Linners, and I don't think it's been bad defense. It's been teams attacking the rim, and if you're going to attack the rim, you're going to go to the free throw line. As Jacobson misses the first, but here's where you got to, you got to stay in the basketball game right here. You got to take these free opportunities and convert them if you're Southeast of Saline.
First free throw is missed by Jacobson. Tiernan Potocik checks into the game. Also Isaiah Kerr for Southeast of Saline. Second free throw on the way also rolls off. Beloit has it back. 2:43 left to go. They'll play it off to the right-hand side. Now a lob pass inside to Johnson. It's going to be blocked by Jacobson, and another foul call.
It's Johnson's movement after the screen. I thought was just fantastic right there. And great entry pass. Johnson goes up. The first foul on Jacobson. Again, got there a little bit too late. That rotation's got to come a little bit sooner. Johnson buries the first. But he's great hands from Johnson. That's why he's averaging 18.5. You've got to get there a little bit sooner if you're Southeast.
Free throw was good on the first attempt. That's the first foul on Jacobson. As I said, both teams have exceeded their limit in fouls here for the first quarter. Second free throw up and in. So Eli Johnson missed his first free throw here of the first quarter. Since then, he's nailed 5 in a row, and he's given Beloit a 9-point lead. 17-8 is our score. Sawyers has it up top. He'll go now to Potocik. Little shake back and forth over to Owen Bailey. He'll bury it deep with Jacobson. Gannon goes to work. Has a brief double team. He's hit and stripped. And I was going to say, if you're going to call a foul on the rest of this stuff, that's got to be a no-brainer foul to me, too. And the foul will go against Beloit. And Gannon Jacobson will go to the free throw line. Better get the JV players warmed up, because it might be that type of game.
Yes, there's going to be a lot of fouls. We might get inserted at some point, but it looked like right there it was Leonard's again. Sorry, no, it was they're going to call him Rexroth.
Yep,
just came across on the hand. You saw that Jacobson had a good position established, got just drilled across the arm as he was kind of using that power dribble to gain positioning.
Missed the first one, got the second one for Jacobson. 17-9, our score. Now a pass intended inside once again for Johnson. That one's going to be slapped out of bounds by Isaiah Kerr.
And that's that rotation we were talking about earlier. Like that was on time. You make that entry pass extremely difficult. Great job from Kerr.
Johnson has it in the corner. One dribble, didn't go anywhere. Now he's going to play it out to Jackson Cheney. Cheney a couple of dribbles along the baseline. That was behind a backdoor pass that's bounced in there to Luke Cheney, and that is up and good on the hanging shot off the window by Luke Cheney. That Beloit lead has grown to 10. Kerr with it. Now to Jacobson. Quick fire three. Too strong, no good. Ball falls right in the lap of Eli Johnson. 1:40 left to play. Wide open, down low, Riker Clark. Southeast just didn't get back on defense.
No, and really unselfish play from Beloit right there. Clark, great job just busting his backside down. Had a nice, easy layup. Great pass. Nice finish.
Potocik with it. He'll drive, hand it off to Sawyers. Sawyers challenged Johnson that time. Johnson blocks it and takes it away. Here's Beloit with it. Driving on the right-hand side, and a player control foul will be called on Jackson Cheney. Turnover Beloit, their second.
Yes, Potocik right there just got in front of Cheney, established a good defensive positioning, got pushed down. Again, we talk about coach's kids ad nauseum, year in and year out. Right there, it's a coach's kid. Tiernan Potocik, great job, player control foul, Southeast basketball.
So Jacobson will bring it back down the floor here for Southeast of Saline. He's between the circles, center of the floor. Coming out to challenge him defensively is Jackson Cheney. Jacobson on the blow-by, gets tripped up. Now another foul called.
And that's a really tough call right there. You saw Brody Litton right there. It looked like the feet just got tangled with Gannon Jacobson. The officials called it a block. Tough call. Go Southeast's way.
Jacobson back to the free throw line. Litton has just collected his second foul. Jacobson's free throw is up and good. Gannon so far with 6 points. He has a three-pointer made and also now 3 free throws along with his credit.
I'm liking the Gannon's attacking, though. We've seen him shoot a few threes. He missed that free throw right there. That's something that's got to improve in Gannon's game. But continue to attack the basket, get yourself to the free throw line, but you've got to convert both free throws.
Inside a minute left to go now, first quarter. Here's another long-distance shot by Jackson Cheney. That's up and good. 24-10. Beloit leading by 14. 42 seconds left to go, opening quarter. Owen Bailey, fadeaway shot, short corner on the baseline is good. Owen Bailey gets his first basket of the game.
Yeah, and you got to get Bailey going. Like, there's no way you're going to stay in this basketball game unless Bailey gets some shots going.
There's Johnson inside. Jacobson came over, made him hesitate just enough to throw off the rhythm, and it's going to go back to Southeast of Saline as the ball goes out of bounds. 24 seconds left to play. Francis Flax will take Gannon Jacobson out here to give him a little bit of a break at the end of the first quarter. See if Southeast can get a bucket here. They trail by 12. Potacek works his way to the right-hand side, plays it to Isaiah Kerr. Now to Sawyers. Sawyers over to Owen Bailey. Deep three. That won't go down. Potacek with the rebound. Throws it back at the rim. That one won't go down. Sawyers in there battling for it. And now he's going to be pushed out of bounds as the ball hits the baseline. It's going to be awarded to Beloit. 5.8 seconds left.
How about that offensive rebound from Potacek right there? It just came out of nowhere. Explodes up. Great rebound. Unfortunate the Southeast can't convert that.
Here comes Beloit down the floor. Isaiah Kerr there to provide some resistance. Back to the middle is Jackson Cheney. His step-up three won't go, and we are at the end of the first quarter. Beloit leads it. They're off to a hot start here in the boys contest. They lead it by a dozen, 24-12. You're listening on KINA and watching live stream video free of charge. Brought to you by Assaria Oil and Hardware as you watch and listen to Trojan Basketball with KINA.
Mary Maids in Salina offers house cleaning services you can see and feel. Your home is more than just a house. It's where memories are made and moments are cherished. Though life can be complicated, house cleaning shouldn't be. Mary Maids strives to take the stress out of your day so you can live your life your way. With more than 40 years experience and an advanced time-tested cleaning process, they can help you reclaim time with your loved ones. Find Mary Maids on Facebook or check out their website at marymaids.com.
Hi, this is Angela Gephardt from the Bank of Tuscan, and I'm still cheering on SES Trojans. Just like a great basketball team, we're here to assist, pass, and score big with you with our lineup of winning banking products. Whether you're looking to save with our traditional high-yield savings account, earn with Kasasa-free checkings, or secure your future with competitive loan options, we've got the tools to help you slam dunk your financial goals. Stop by one of our branches or visit Bank of Tuscan to learn more. The Bank of Tuscan, member FDIC.
You're listening to Southeast Trojan Hoops on KINA.
Back here at the Purple Palace, Devin Haney along with Tyler Smith in the Equity Bank broadcast booth. 24-12 is our score. Beloit leading Southeast of Saline. Southeast starts the second quarter with the basketball. Here's a shot put up by the Southeast Trojans. That's no good. Loose ball. Look at Isaiah Kerr go down after it. I don't think he ever had position. He throws it in the backcourt. They're going to call backcourt on him, though, as he kind of pitched it in the backcourt. May have had a brief second of possession there, but that's a tough call on Isaiah Kerr.
And that's a play I think with Kerr, with more experience, will understand that he doesn't have to get rid of the basketball there. You can slide as long as you want with the basketball. He did a great job, great effort play. Just hold on to the basketball. Make sure you find somebody to throw it to. You don't want to commit that turnover after such a great play.
24-12. Beloit working through their offense. Jackson Cheney with it. Floater inside. A foul is going to be called, and Cheney will go to the free throw line. Jackson Cheney, 6 points already in this game. He hit 2 3-pointers in that first quarter of play.
Yeah, and we've seen Cheney establish that outside game right there, so he did a great job. Just went with the ball fake. Big, thick body, just continued to drive down low. Draws the foul on Potacek. Sorry, not on Potacek, on Kerr.
Jacobson comes back in for Southeast. 1 of 2 at the free throw line for Jackson Cheney. Actually got them both. 8 points. Sorry about that. Kerr with it now. Offense for Southeast of Saline. Jacobson brings it around the arc, plays it to Potacek. He made his way to the right elbow. Now back out, Sam Knopf has it. Kerr on the left wing. Bounce pass, risky one, back out to Sawyers. Now to Jacobson. Jacobson gets in the paint. And a scoop shot is good. Gannon Jacobson. You said it early on in this game. Gannon, you can tell he's just kind of getting back to quote-unquote normal for him. His shoe game is strong, no doubt about that, but the explosiveness will come around. He needs a break. He needs some sugar cookies and some dipped pretzels and things like that during holidays. Probably just sit around and be a meathead for a while and not do anything, but you can see it's coming back around. It definitely looks better than what it did a week ago.
Yeah, without a doubt. And when we see him attack the rim, that's going to open up that outside game that we've seen Gannon explode from. But it all comes from, he's just got to get more time, and rest is so important for him right now.
Here comes Southeast of Saline off that missed opportunity by Beloit. Kerr has it beyond the three-point line. Little ball fake now. He'll go to Knopf. Ends up with Potachik on the right wing. Tiernan looking back door, trying to hit Jacobson. Can't find him, though. Comes back around to Kerr. Now back to Jacobson. Gannon wants baseline. Goes around a defender. Trying to put it in reverse on the other side of the rim. Couldn't find it. Missed the shot, but what a beautiful move there. And really about the only thing he probably could have done. You don't want to challenge Eli Johnson on that strong side.
No, I thought he did a great job. It's the only opportunity he had right there, but we're starting to see Tiernan Potachik. This rotation is a lot different than it was against Heston. It's changed a little bit from Abilene. But you're seeing Coach Flax's value in ball security and noses for the basketball. And we're seeing Potachik's nose on the basketball a lot tonight.
Charlie Burke is coming to the game for Beloit. Up high post with the basketball. Luke Cheney. Fadeaway shot is good. Luke Cheney now with 8 for Beloit.
Yeah,
they go back up by 14.
Really good defense from Southeast. That's just a fantastic finish from Cheney.
Here's Knopf. Top of the key. 3 that rattles home. Sam Knopf now has 6 on 2 long-range shots.
And you can't leave Knopf alone. I think that's something at some point, if you're Coach Flax, you got to tell him to take more shots.
Here's a steal. Kerr stumbling to the basket. Still got it to go on the left-hand side. Isaiah Kerr. Southeast of Saline has cut this down to 9. 28-19. 5 straight points for the Southeast Trojans. Long shot put up by Beloit. Johnson gets the rebound. He taps it back to himself, and he's going to have an and one opportunity. Boy, what do you do with him on that inside?
Yeah, you're exactly right. That looked like a pretty good position right there from Southeast Saline. It looked like it was Sawyers that just went up and just couldn't outreach Johnson. Johnson gets the offensive rebound, goes back up. Some contact from Sawyers. Just fantastic hands from the big Eli Johnson.
That foul for Southeast of Saline goes against Kane Sawyers. That is his second. Johnson misses the free throw, can't complete the three-point play. 30-19 continues to be our score. 5 minutes left to go here in the second quarter. There's an entry pass that was a little bit sloppy there to Owen Bailey. It's saved, though, by Gannon Jacobson. Ball goes back into the hands of Caden Perry. Long shot, Owen Bailey, and it's a dagger. His first 3 of the night.
There you go, and that's what Southeast can do. You relax a little bit defensively if you're Beloit, and all of a sudden you got to guard 25 feet out if you're Beloit. Great job from Bailey getting that shot in rhythm. Nice finish.
Defense starting to tighten up here a little bit for the Southeast Trojans as they are currently on a 7-2 run. They have trimmed this lead back down to 8. 30-22. Here's a steal. Jacobson has it all the way to the cup. He got checked in the backside, and there's no foul call.
Yeah, look like a lot of contact right there from Cale Lenners. No foul call. Did you see Jacobson again get his hand on the loose ball?
And now Gannon trying to take a ball away from Beloit. He's going to get the foul. So for Jacobson, that'll be his second.
Yeah, it was one of those awkward things. It was a little bit of a loose ball. The contact was made about 25 feet away from the bucket, but completely threw Gannon off. His steps off. I can't believe there wasn't any foul call, but just completely threw Gannon's rhythm off trying to go up for the layup.
Without being too graphic here, but I feel like I have to say it, it's almost like he smacked him in the butt. I mean, and just like you said, Gannon's almost like, what was that? And then all of a sudden the layup fell short. Yeah, it was really weird. Here's Owen Bailey now on a steal. They're not going to catch him to smack him, and he's going to take it in on the finger roll. Owen Bailey in a track meet that time.
When I love to see Bailey just go up with the strong layup. It looked like at some point he was maybe trying for the dunk. He did the smart move right there, got the secure finish with the strong layup.
Southeast showing some life here. There's a nice little runner, though. What a shot by Luke Cheney for Beloit. That was a 9-2 run before that shot by the Southeast Trojans. 32-24. Bailey with it. Now he'll bounce it out to Perry. Now to Gebhardt, who's back in. Jacobson has it on the left wing. Back to Grady Gebhardt. Grady holding, cradling. He had a three-pointer against Abilene on Tuesday night. Now to Owen Bailey. Fadeaway shot again. That won't go down. Look at the backside rebound attempt, though, by Southeast of Saline as Caden Perry came crashing in. Unfortunately, his left shoe went on the baseline, and he turned it over to Beloit. I love the effort.
Yeah, without a doubt. And Caden Perry's been doing that this entire first half. I mean, you see him, he's matched up. It's either Litton or it's Johnson that he's down. He's working on the low block. He's undersized, but he's fighting for every single loose ball. It's a great job from Perry just to kind of create an extra opportunity.
32-14. This is a Beloit team. They're ranked 7th by the KBCA, but they're off to an 0-2 start. You can say about the same thing for Southeast, as a shot missed, stuck back in by Brody Litton. That's his first basket of the night. Southeast of Saline, currently ranked 8th by the KBCA, but they're off to an 0-2 start. How many times? And I know it's early in the season, but you're looking at the top 10. You have two teams that are 0-2.
And he's coming from, the strength of last year's performances, and coaches understand it. These teams, they're both have long football runs. We're going to talk about this until after Christmas, but that's it's a tough thing to overcome.
Shot put up there by Southeast was a quick shot. Now we're going to have stoppage in play. They are looking at Caden Perry, maybe some blood or something on his jersey, and they're going to see if they can get that out.
And a new rule this year, they'll get 15 seconds to try to clean it up. It looks like they're going to just pull him out. But Keisha says you now get like 15 or 30 seconds. I'm not exactly sure at the time, but you can clean them up and pull them in. It looks like Francis Flax wants to know, let him know it's not his blood. Try to figure out where this came from.
Yeah. That's exactly what Coach Flax did. He went down there and told him, and now they're checking everybody. And I think they found the culprit over here. It's Riker Clark. Super linebacker on the Beloit football team. He was their leading tackler this past season. And they're finding out that it's coming from his left wrist area. But he also had some blood there on Caden Perry. So they're going to have to shout it out, or maybe go to a different jersey for Caden Perry.
And it's not surprising that Caden Perry's the one with blood on him. We talked about how he's been playing. He's just battling down low. He's going after all these loose balls. He's going to be the guy that's going to end up looking a little bruised and tattered at the end of this game.
34-24 inside, a pass to Eli Johnson. He lost the basketball. He was hounded that time by Kane Sawyers. So good job by Kane. Of course, we saw a plethora of freshmen in that girls' game kind of come out and make their impact felt. Kane doing the same thing here on the varsity floor for the guys' team. He has the basketball now. He'll swing it left-hand side to Bailey. Owen Bailey with a quick twitch move, and he gets to the basket. Owen Bailey has found the aggressive switch here in this second quarter, and I love it. All of a sudden, he has 9.
Yeah, when Bailey doesn't settle for that outside shot, he's so much more effective. And right there, we saw him attack the rim. It's a great finish from the junior.
Back to an 8-point.
Senior. Heck, I don't even know what hell it is anymore.
Yes. Back to an 8-point game. Beloit floats an air ball. That one comes out of the right hand of Luke Cheney out of bounds, and Southeast will have it back. Chance for the Trojans of Southeast here to finish strong. 1:40 left to go here before halftime. Grady Gebhardt trots it up across the logo here at center court. Now he picks up his dribble and finds Jacobson. Gannon squares up. One-handed pass over to Knopf. Over to Gebhardt. Top of the circle 3. Sawyers. Off the mark, no good. Right-hand side, Beloit has the rebound. Here comes Jackson Cheney with it. Long pass to the left. Going to stop over there with Luke Cheney. The two brothers playing catch with it. Now a lob pass inside to Johnson, and Johnson a little hesitation, lets Sawyers go by, and then he elevates and scores.
Yeah, great patience from Johnson right there. You're exactly right. He just kind of went up, had a little hezzy move right there. Sawyers flies by. Great finish from Johnson.
Jacobson for 3. The second one of the game for Gannon Jacobson. He has 5 in the quarter, 11 for the game. The Southeast team just keeps hanging around, down by 7. 45 seconds left to go here in the second quarter. Beloit with the basketball, trying to turn the corner. Now they're going to throw it back to Litton. He'll take a dribble into the paint. That one rattling in and out, no good. Couldn't drop the hammer there. And now Owen Bailey has the rebound. Off to Gebhardt. Left-hand side break to Knopf. Now back to Grady. He'll swing it over to Gannon Jacobson, who says, I want one shot. 22 seconds left to go. Sawyers with it. Now to Gebhardt. Gebhardt surveys, goes top of the circle to Knopf. Clock down to 16. Back to Gebhardt. Now back to Owen Bailey. He'll go to work. Retreats all the way to the timeline. Clock down to 9. High screen coming from Sawyers. Bailey goes away from it. Unleashes a 3. Off the mark. No good. Clock stopped momentarily at 4.7. And now a foul will be called. Going for the rebound. Oh, boy, this is a big one, isn't it? It's on Gannon Jacobson, and that is his 3rd. He gets it with 2.7 seconds left here in the quarter. And Francis Flax is hot at Owen Bailey.
Yeah, he is, and that's not the shot you want right there. We've seen Bailey hit shots from all over the court. Heck, we saw it night 1 against Heston. He hit one from about 50 feet, but it's not the shot you want to get, and then Gannon's got to be smarter than that. He can't commit that foul.
Beloit won't get a shot off before the end of the half, and it's 36-29 at halftime. Give Southeast of Saline all the credit in the world. They could have been closer than what they are at half, but they were down by as much as 14 points. They have cut that in half. Now they have a deficit of 7 as we go to the locker room here at the break. It is time for the Knopf Auto and Truck Accessories halftime report. When we come back, we will go over first half stats. We'll also have a conversation with Shauna Smith. It's all coming up. When we come back, halftime is here. Beloit leading the Southeast of Saline. The halftime of the boys game, 36-29, here on KINA.
Knopf Auto and Truck Accessories. Everything to bling out your ride in one place, including top quality lift kits, wheels and tires, bumpers, Jeep accessories, fender flares, bed covers, bed liners, step bars, even custom painting. Knopf Auto is the and soil dealer and has many synthetics and filters in stock. Visit Knopf Auto on Facebook for specials, great ideas, and let them make your truck stick out in a crowd. Knopf Auto and Truck Accessories, supporting the Southeast of Saline Trojans.
At Maury Clinic Sports Medicine, we are available when you need us most. I'm Dr. Andrew Westbrook, and I am the sports medicine physician at Maury Clinic. I see patients of all ages and help them come back stronger than ever. From broken bones to joint pain, my team and I are committed to help you do more. For those with sports injuries, come see us at our sports medicine walk-in clinic Monday and Thursday mornings from 8 to 9 a.m. Prevent, recover, and strengthen so you can perform your best. Maury Clinic Sports Medicine. Make your move with confidence.
This is the Trojan Halftime Report. Coming up, a first half recap. Shot at the horn! Stats, interviews, and a look at other area games. Now, let's get back to the gym for Trojan Halftime on KINA.
Back here at halftime of the boys contest, down by 14 at 1 point. Southeast of Saline has trimmed that in half. Now they're down by 7 here at the break, 36-29 on the Knopf Auto and Truck Accessories halftime report. Our chance to catch up with Shauna Smith and talk about Southeast of Saline Lady Trojan basketball. Boy, Coach, your last 6 quarters have been really fun to watch, dating back to Abilene, where you had 9 points at halftime. You came through. You even had a fourth quarter where you scored 20 points against Abilene. That momentum carried on into tonight. When you start league play here against Beloit, you start this game on a 10-0 run, and it just kind of looked like out of the gate this was going to be your night. Beloit closed it up. They had a 7-0 run, went to 10-7, but then you just kept building that lead all the way through. Got to be pretty happy with the way the girls played tonight, huh?
Yeah, I thought we just came out and everybody did their job tonight. We kind of talked about that, as we all have to be better at working as a team. If 4 people are doing the right thing and the 5th person's not, it doesn't work well out for you, defensively, offensively, whatever. And I thought tonight just everybody stepped up.
You had one change from your starting lineup, and I want to talk about both these girls because you inserted Kaya Samuelson into your lineup here tonight for probably multiple reasons, but I want to talk about not only Kaya's start because she was super aggressive out of the jump. 9 first quarter points for her. She went on the way to 14. But then the girl that was in the starting lineup that you brought off the bench first tonight was Reagan Duran. Reagan comes out. She's diving on the floor. She's getting dirty. She's getting floor burns. And then, oh, by the way, hit 4 3-pointers in this game. 3 of them were in the second quarter. Talk about the change of those 2 girls and how they responded.
We thought change something up a little bit here. Sometimes some kids are better off coming off the bench, because they like to see that first couple of minutes of the game. We always tell the kids, however it works out, you're still going to get into the game, your minutes and everything. So we kind of changed that up, but I thought Reagan responded really, really well and came out. And like I said, her threes were some big-time threes. I mean, they were, sitting in the lane. They didn't want to come out and guard us out there. And so we kind of talked about it at practice yesterday. And, it's one of those things that, we were cold tonight. Game probably went pretty much differently, but, we hit 10 threes for the game. But I thought Reagan did a really good job. And Kaya, she's really good offensively, just gets to the rim for us, so we need that.
Sarah Feldman had the hot hand for you, too, and like you said, I love the way that these girls, especially in that second quarter, were pitching it out, looking for the open shooter. Sometimes it was off an offensive rebound, and to me, that's always the easiest way to find an outside shot. You get that offensive rebound, you pitch it out to an open shooter, and the defense hasn't recovered. But, man, your girls were hot tonight shooting the basketball. As you said, 10 3-pointers all the way through in this game. There's going to be games like this early on probably where people are going to look at your roster. They're going to see your film. They're going to say, okay, Addison Rohr, Abba Pearson, returning starters. We need to go after them first. But there's some youth on this team that really doesn't have a lot of video yet. That's going to change, but they have the element of surprise right now, don't they?
Yeah, and I agree. And I was both of my freshmen came in, and every single night they've done a really good job, and they've made their freshman mistakes, but we're living with those, and we're having to live with those, and that's okay. But I thought you talked about Sarah Feldman coming in, and she's a really good shooter, get her feet set, and that's what she's capable of doing, those night in and night out, and that's what we need her to do. And we always kind of tell her, do those little things like that, and we need her to get in there and play some defense, and she's going to get some playing time by doing those things.
Go to the third quarter then. Reese Heinrich hits a couple of threes. Abba got a three. She ends up with 8 points tonight. Just rebounding on the inside. I thought you guys were ultra aggressive on the offensive boards, going after offensive rebounds, buying yourselves some extended opportunities to score. Now, I want to flip the other end because I know what you're probably going to say, and again, we're nitpicking here, but there were a lot of times in this game where you could have blocked out better and kept yourself out of some foul trouble. That foul trouble tonight, I think, was directly related to not getting rebounds, right?
Yeah, and I just think the game was just the way it was called, but they're just all bigger than us, and we were double teaming inside, and sometimes just size is just size for you. I honestly didn't think we did a terrible job with any of that. There was only a couple times that we had didn't have the people in the right spots, but that's going to happen. That's just part of the game. But I thought we were going to play from inside out, and the girls did a really good job of doing what our game plan was to do. But I always said I can really only think of a couple times that I probably think that we probably didn't box out or whatever. But I thought we did a good job tonight.
As I told you before we went on the air, my stats were a mess. Relying, this is a pretty good all-around outing here before Christmas, isn't it?
Yeah, and I'm talking about turnovers, whatever. They weren't out pressuring us and things like that. But sometimes when you kind of get up like that, you get sloppy. But I didn't think we got sloppy. We kind of did a good job, and we did a good job of managing the clock in the third and fourth quarter because we kind of talked about what happened on Tuesday night at halftime, how we came from behind, and actually this happened at Beloit last year, where we got up big. I think it was here actually, and we got up big. We were hot first off, and so that's kind of what we said. We want to keep the pedal on.
Well, you get an early leg up in league play. You go to 1-0 in league play in the NCAA. You also now, in the last 6 meetings with Beloit, you are 5-1. So that's impressive as well. You have Hillsboro on Thursday. That'll be another huge challenge for you. Have a good weekend. We'll talk to you next week.
All right, thank you.
Shauna Smith, head coach of the Southeast of Saline Lady Trojans. Her girls tonight, 66-31 over the Beloit Trojans. When we come back, we'll go over stats from the first half. We will also have third quarter action for you. Beloit leading Southeast of Saline. Halftime of the guys contest, 36-29 here on KIA.
Need more time in your day? Laundry Technicians of Salina is here to help, offering premier wash and fold services with same-day or 24-hour service options. It's as easy as dropping off and picking up, allowing you to attend all of life's events. Perfect for when you're back from vacation, short on time, or dealing with the unexpected. Let us handle your laundry needs and simplify your day, one load at a time. Locally owned and operated, visit Laundry Technicians in Craft Manor today.
Assyria Oil and Hardware encourages you to celebrate your freedoms and the best country on the planet. Stop in and check out the largest ammo supply in southern Saline County. Stock up now and be ready for next season. With 24/7 pumps, no matter what time of day or night, your gas and diesel tanks can rely on us. During regular business hours, you can get your favorite pizza and snacks to have enough energy to win the day. Assyria Oil and Hardware, located in Assyria at the corner of Center and Main. We'll fill you up.
This is Trojan Basketball on KINA.
Back here on the Knopf Auto and Truck Accessories Halftime Report, Devin Haney along with Tyler Smith in the Equity Bank broadcast booth. Let's go over scoring, brought to you by the Bank of Tesket. First half scoring, Gannon Jacobson leads the way with 11 points. Also for Beloit, Eli Johnson with 11 points. For Southeast of Saline, Jacobson with 11, 9 for Owen Bailey, 6 for Sam Knopf, 2 for Isaiah Kerr, and a single point for Caden Perry. For Beloit, Eli Johnson with 11, 10 for Luke Cheney, 8 for Jackson Cheney, 3 for Joel Ruxrow, 2 for Brody Litton, and 2 for Riker Clark. Southeast of Saline, 3 of 6 from the free throw line, while Beloit is 8 of 11. Southeast of Saline unofficially with 3 turnovers, Beloit with 5. 36-29, our halftime score. Tyler, once down by 14 points, Southeast of Saline cut it down to as few as 6. Now it's 7 here at halftime. Second half, what do you want to see here from the Southeast Trojans?
Continue to play clean. You talk about the lack of turnovers. That's great from Southeast. We're starting to see, again, they're starting to get more in that basketball flow. Again, just the guards have got to keep going. I want to see Bailey continue to attack the rim. You know, we saw that late shot late in the first half, maybe ill-advised, shot from a bit too far. You kind of see Coach Flack just kind of give him like let's go, attack. And that's what you got to do. You got to attack these bigs. You got to get these bigs in foul trouble. You can't just settle for that 20-footer. Attack the rim. See what you can do. You know, all in all, you're down 7. This team was in a worse spot on the football field. You know, they were against these guys. Right now, you haven't played your best basketball, and you're still in the basketball game. Still continue to fight down low. Caden Perry's got to keep working his tail off down on those bigs down low, and let's get weird. Let's see what can happen.
I love it. 36-29. Beloit leading southeast of Saline. The visiting Beloit Trojans will start out with the basketball as they will inbound it at the half-court stripe, opposite side of the benches and nearest side to the camera. That's being operated tonight by Travis Godfrey. That's brought to you free of charge by Asaria Oil and Hardware. Top of the circle with the basketball. Jackson Cheney has it. He'll play it now to Joel Rexroth. High post entry, they go to Luke Cheney. Back out to Rexroth. Little dribble handoff here to Johnson.
And you're seeing Southeast start in this 1-2-2 zone. Maybe try to change things up a little bit defensively against Beloit, see if they can just pack more players down low.
Well, also, it's probably to protect Gannon Jacobson, too, right? He has 3 fouls. You don't want him getting 4, and you definitely can't have him on the bench. Here's Luke Cheney getting to the baseline side of that zone, puts a little shot up over the side of the rim and in. Beloit gets the first basket of the third quarter.
Well, Cheney did a good job right there. He established his position right there by using his body to create a little space. That's a great finish from Cheney.
38-29 Beloit. Owen Bailey. In front of the Southeast bench. Back over to Owen Bailey. He'll drive, a little teardrop up off the... split between them.
Yeah, and Bailey's just a scorer. That's a creative finish right there. He took a lot of contact right there. Nice finish from Bailey.
Here's a three-pointer from the opposite side of
accessories. Everything to bling out your ride in one place, including top quality lift kits.
So Owen Bailey leading the charge here for Southeast in this third quarter with 4 points. There's a pass into Litton, and they're going to call a foul. Coming in there was Sam Knopf. Looked clean from here, but we're way up here in the luxury box. They called a foul on Knopf.
Yeah, you can always tell kind of by the reaction of the player if it's a foul or not. Knopf didn't say a word. I think he kind of felt like he did commit the foul. You see Litton miss the first. So if you're going to talk about it's only the second on Knopf, it's a missed free throw. Right now you're saying not a horrible foul.
Litton missed the first one. Second one is up and good. That'll give him 3 points so far in the game. 39-33. There's a handful of Southeast players with 2 fouls. Owen Bailey is the only one really that doesn't have a foul. He pulls up in the keyhole. 16-footer won't go down. Battle for the rebound is going to be won by Joel Rexroth for Beloit. Here come the visiting Beloit Trojans. Attack on the left-hand side, stolen away. But Caden Perry had to keep his balance. He could not. He pitched it back out near the logo. Beloit's going to keep it. Inside to Johnson. He had Perry sealed off, and he's going to score easily. Body, position, and timing, right?
Yeah.
All in one area right there from Eli Johnson.
And I thought Luke Cheney did a great job right there. Like, he had a wide open three, but he saw what Johnson had done. He'd established position, made a nice entry pass.
There's a push down low. Jacobson asking for the ball down on the low block. And he was fouled. That is also the third personal now for Joel Rexroth.
And that's what Jacobson can do. Obviously, he can beat you inside and outside. So if you have a guard on him and you're going to try to – oh, what a finish by Perry. That's worth interrupting my statement right there on Jacobson getting fouls on people. Great reverse finish from Caden Perry.
Caden acted like he was going to bring the defender to the middle of the floor and then all of a sudden turned around and kind of threw that up from his waist underhanded. That was a beautiful move and a finish by Caden Perry. 41-35, still a two-possession game. Back inside to Johnson, though, and he's going to score and is fouled by Sam Knopf. It's just and I'm not calling out Sam Knopf, so don't. Let me preface this comment. A lot of times with Johnson, it is we are way out of position to begin with as a team defensively.
When you saw right there that zone just went to that right side, and all of a sudden it was just that lob pass, and it's really tough to defend unless you're in position from the get-go, and Knopf just got caught in a bad spot. Johnson
has 15. He missed the free throw. Here's a shot put up by Jacobson mid-lane. That won't go down. And the rebound's taken in by Eli Johnson. 4:42 left to go here, third quarter. 8-point Beloit lead. They have the basketball. Remember, these two teams fought it out. Both of them severely disappointed in the semifinal of the state tournament a year ago. Had to play each other then for third place, and Beloit was able to win that game, put Southeast of Saline at a fourth-place state finish last year. Here's Bailey trying to get to the cup. Can't get there, falls down. Here comes Beloit now running out. Left-hand wing, they go to Luke Cheney. Here's a steal now by Sam Knopf. Knopf took it away to Bailey. A little Euro step, couldn't finish it. Follow is going to be a foul as Sam Knopf was there for him. Knopf will be hacked on the arm, and he will step to the free throw line.
Yeah, and you saw Bailey start that Euro step from about 20 feet away, and he did a great job just changing pace right there. But the one person that didn't change pace was Sam Knopf, who just kept busting his tail, gets an offensive rebound to the free throw line for two.
That foul on Cale Linners is now 3 for him as he's come in off the bench. And he enters the 3-foul club. There's 3 different Beloit Trojans that have 3 fouls right now.
As Southeast is going to spread their fouls around, Beloit's starting to see a little bit of problems with 3 fouls with a couple of players. That second free throw is drilled by Bailey.
That was Sam Knopf at the line.
Knopf, sorry, yes.
Did he make both of those?
He did, yes.
Okay.
Well, there's a lot going on.
I'm asking because I have him with 10. Board had him with 8. We'll do the math at the end of this thing. Stick around, please.
Oh,
there's
Leonard.
A three-pointer now by Linners. That's up and good. That's his first basket of the night. 46-37. Beloit trying to pull away from Southeast in this thing. There's a shot put up by Southeast of Saline. Won't go down. Rebound taken in by Cale Linners. Here comes Beloit attacking back the other way. Nothing working there. Isaiah Kerr good defensively on Jackson Cheney. Now they work it around inside to Litton. Back outside. Linners. That won't go. Back inside now. A shot that is going to be scooped around and put up and in by Riker Clark. Riker has some tape on that left wrist. That's what started the episode of Whose Blood Is It back in the second quarter. Here's a drive by Jacobson. He plays it out. Tiernan Potacek for 3. 48-40. 3 minutes left to go in the third. Here's another three-pointer by Beloit. It's Jackson Cheney. Up the floor, Potacek has it again. Left wing where he just hit that 3. He'll play it back out on the pass this time to Owen Bailey. Bailey looks at Jacobson. Now he goes around the defender, and a foul is called here on Beloit. It's going to be on Riker Clark, and it will be his second personal.
Yeah, anytime you see Bailey and Jacobson together, they're getting ready to we'll get 2 shots because we've already got Beloit and 5 fouls. But you saw they were getting ready to run a little rub game up top, and it looked like too much body from Clark to Jacobson. They called the foul, and they're going to actually call the foul on Bailey's going to go to the free throw line and not Jacobson.
Okay.
We'll take it.
Yeah, maybe on the rub there. Something happened. Owen Bailey, free throw line, up and good.
The issue is when you're trying to defend Bailey and Jacobson, they'll pull from 25, and they can also take you to the rim. So you got to be on them at all times. You got to make sure there's a body in between the rim and those guys, and that's what made it difficult for Clark.
Front of the rim roll is good by Owen Bailey. He's 4 of 4 from the free throw line here in this third period. 51-42. Southeast of Saline back to within single digits. They are down by 9. Beloit with the basketball. Here's a little runner up off the front of the rim. No good. Jacobson with the rebound. He's got two guys out in front. He goes to Potacek. Tiernan on the left-hand side. Hangs and shoots, and he's fouled. Tiernan Potacek will go to the line.
Hey, and that's what I love to see from the sophomore right there. Like, it looked like he might have had a risky pass that he could have tried throwing to Bailey right there, but he just knew that he had position. He goes up. He knows at the least he's going to go to the free throw line for 2, tries to finish, gets fouled, buries the first free throw.
Here's the other great thing for Tiernan on that play. He was on his strong side of the basket, right?
Yes.
So why not? Why not just go in there, see what happens, draw the foul. Made the first, missed the second. That foul was on Charlie Burke. That was his first. Potacek with 4 points here in this quarter. 2:23 left to go. There's a lob pass over to the far side, nearly poked out of there by Jacobson. Beloit, though, will keep it. Coming off just left to the top of the circle. Now they go to Burke. He's going to fire a 3. That misses, and Isaiah Kerr will pick it up. Isaiah with a good box out down low. Here's Owen Bailey, challenging, one-on-one. Spin move, gets to the middle of the paint. Challenged by Brody Linton, and it didn't matter. Owen Bailey's going to work as he was challenged by the big guy, Linton, that time, and Beloit wants a timeout. They have called a full timeout. It will go to Ryan Eilert and the Beloit Trojans. Southeast of Saline's back within 6. 1:56 left to go here in the third. Back with more Trojan basketball after this. It's presented by Assyria Oil and Hardware.
During the winter months, we all rack up a lot of miles, especially following the SES basketball and wrestling teams. Isaacson Truckline is a proud supporter of the Southeast Trojans and wants to remind everyone to be safe on the roads this season. For local and long-haul service of freight and livestock, call Isaacson Truckline.
When it rains, it pours, so it's important for you to get coverage that meets your needs. The team at Kniper Agency with Farmers Insurance can help you understand your options so you can prepare for what the forecast brings. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two. Learn more by calling Stephanie, Morgan, or Tiffany at the Kniper Agency at 825-8419 to find out how they can help you protect the things that matter most to you.
We are farmers. Bum, ba, bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
You're listening to Southeast of Saline Basketball on KINA.
It's Friday night. That means the Kansas High School Basketball Scoreboard Show will come your way here on KINA tonight from 10 until 11 o'clock. Eric Peterson will take you around the state with your scores and game wraps from across the state of Kansas, and that is brought to you all season long by Salina Surgical Hospital. Beloit up 51-45. It's the second time in this game Southeast of Saline has been within 6 after Beloit built a lead of 14 points. Southeast has been hanging around. Here's a drive and a blow-by and a shot that is up and good for the Trojans of Beloit.
Yeah, it was just too easy right there. You saw the perimeter defense kind of lay down, but right there you see Bailey answer back. Big-time answer from Owen Bailey.
Owen Bailey has 19, Tyler, as he scores again. Rexrow with the basketball. He plays it now to Riker Clark. Hands it back off to Cale Linners. Back door to Rexrow. He hangs, shoots, can't score. Loose ball. It's going to be collected by Isaiah Kerr. How many times have I said that tonight on a loose ball?
Yeah, you're exactly right. He's just been, whenever there's a loose ball, you see Kerr just around the basketball. This is a big-time possession for Southeast.
Jacobson finds Kane Sawyers. He was open. Extra pass now to Potacek. Three-pointer. Put it on the board. Tiernan Potacek, his second 3 of the quarter. And Southeast is within 3.
Just fantastic job. Tiernan knew exactly when he got the basketball. If he had any space, he's going up with the shot. That's a fantastic finish from the sophomore.
Beloit leading by 3. Here's a ball that's poked out of there by Sawyer. Still loose along the baseline.
Wow,
it's going to be bounced off the foot of Gannon Jacobson as he and Riker Clark were in a battle. Clark got it off the shoe of Jacobson. That was along the baseline.
Riker Clark right there had nowhere to go. He's stuck on the baseline. He sees a loose ball. He just flicks it off Jacobson's foot. What a headsy play from Clark.
53-50. Beloit with a 3-point lead. Jacobson will come out and take a break here and also avoid that 4th foul. Beloit gets it in bounds. Joel Rexroad has it. Watching his offense in motion. Now he'll bounce it back to Luke Cheney. Cheney in the corner. Couple of dribbles. Can't get rid of Isaiah Kerr. Now back out to Cale Linners. Back to Rexroad. He has a sloppy handoff here to Clark. Rexroth gave it up. Now he gets it back. Joel Rexroth turns the corner, gets into the lane, clock down to 5, and a foul called on Owen Bailey. That's okay. Other than Beloit getting free throws out of this, that is just the first for Owen Bailey.
And not going to the free throw line yet. Only the third team foul on Southeast this quarter.
Oh, okay. I looked at the wrong number. Sorry about that. 1.5 seconds left now after Isaiah Kerr and Kane Sawyers nearly come away with a steal. So Beloit with a desperation play here with just 1.5 left. They're going to lob it to the backboard, and it's going to be deflected. Beloit's going to try to put it in off the Karam, and they cannot. And we are at the end of the third. 53-50. Our score, Beloit leading by 3 as the Southeast Trojans make a surge. Fourth and final quarter action coming up when we come back here on KINA, and also live stream video on SalinaPost.com, brought to you by Assaria Oil and Hardware.
Hey, Santa. All I want for Christmas is a remote start with two-way communication and to be controlled by my phone app.
Your wish can come true with New Image Audio. New Image Audio does ceramic window tinting. About a new CarPlay or Android stereo for the kids. I'm heading to New Image Audio at 340 South Broadway in Salina.
Unblock or start from anywhere, but you need to start at New Image Audio. Call or text 785-309-1617.
Suit up for your next Southeast of Saline game day with Trojan gear from CopyCo. T-shirts, hoodies, hats, and more available off the rack or customized. At CopyCo, they offer all the printing and custom apparel you need at the prices and fast turnaround you've come to expect over the last 30 years as your local hometown print shop. Whether you're a die-hard Trojan fan, a coach planning the next big event, or a business looking to sponsor the team, they've got everything you need to show your Southeast of Saline spirit. CopyCo, more than just a copy center, a proud sponsor of Southeast of Saline.
This is Trojan Basketball on KINA.
Back in the Equity Bank broadcast booth, Devin Haney along with Tyler Smith. 53-50. Beloit leads it by 3 with the basketball. Southeast of Saline will start the fourth quarter. A good push there, Tyler, in the third quarter for Southeast of Saline without Gannon Jacobson scoring, and he's going to change that starting the fourth quarter, right on cue.
No, you're exactly right. Whenever you can make a push without your big-time scorers kind of chipping in, you know they're going to come later on, and right there, big-time bucket from Gannon Jacobson.
53-52, Beloit has seen their 14-point lead at one time shrink down to 1. 30 seconds into the fourth quarter. Beloit has that 1-point lead that they are so desperately massaging right now with the basketball. Rexroth, fake to 3, trying to shake Patochik, and Tiernan takes it away.
What a great job from Tiernan.
Tiernan Patochik took it away from Joel Rexroth.
Rexroth had a great ball fake. Tiernan never bid on it right there. Great job driving to the bucket from Jacobson. Fantastic finish from Knopf on the miss from Jacobson.
Sam Knopf was Johnny on the spot that time for Southeast of Saline, and he has given the Trojans a 1-point lead. Inside, they get it to Brody Litton, and he's fouled.
Yeah, Litton is so cool down there. He is such a load to handle right now for Southeast. Litton just gets it very composed, draws the contact to the free throw line.
Foul for Southeast of Saline is on Kane Sawyers. That is his third. Again, he is not alone. Litton's first free throw is up and good, and we are tied. His 4th point of the game. He'll get a chance to break this tie. Second free throw, short. Eli Johnson, though, gets the rebound. He's going to turn and knock it off the window. It won't go. Johnson, another opportunity, blocked from behind by Jacobson, and now finally a foul called. And they're going to call this on Southeast. On Kane Sawyers again.
First of all, you cannot give Eli Johnson that many opportunities, and Eli Johnson created those opportunities. However, the foul on Sawyers is way better. It looked like Jacobson was also down there. You'll take that foul call. It's a 4th on Sawyers. It's unfortunate for him, but you want it on him and not Jacobson.
Johnson, a beautiful step move along the baseline out of the inbounds. He's going to drop that one home, and it's a good trip there for the Beloit Trojans. A 3-point trip, and they take the lead back by 2, 56-54. And now a shoving foul in the middle of the paint. This is going to go against Joel Rexroth, and that is his 4th. So now we are talking about candidates for the 4 foul club. Kane Sawyers just kicked down the door, and following him through is Joel Rexroth with 4 fouls.
It's a club you don't want to be involved in. As long as you don't get in that 5th foul club, That's the one you definitely don't want to be. It's a fourth foul club, not very much fun as well.
56-54, 2-point lead by Beloit. Long inbounds pass to the half-court stripe. Owen Bailey one-hands it. Now they'll settle into offense here for Southeast of Saline. Bailey wants to drive, lost it. Johnson deflects it, takes it away. They both hit the floor. Johnson saves it to Jackson Cheney. Cheney down the middle of the floor.
Nice.
No-look pass to Brody Litton. Jackson Cheney just dropped a dime on Brody Litton. And now Beloit, after trailing by one, has gone on a little 5-0 run here. 58-54. Visiting Trojans from Beloit. Tiernan Potacek fires a three. That won't go. Jacobson with the rebound. Goes back. He is in the trees. He had that one deflected multiple times, and Beloit brings it out. Here comes Beloit. Jackson Cheney dribbles between his legs. Now looking left. Luke Cheney down inside to Litton. That ball blocked, taken away by Perry.
Yeah, just great backside help from Perry right there. He's been there all night. He got there on time. That's a great defensive play from Perry.
Potacek with it up top. Owen Bailey, 3 feet behind the line. That one's too strong, no good. And the rebound out high near the free throw line, going to be taken in by Brody Litton.
Ooh.
Comes Beloit back the other way, and it's a player control foul. Luke Cheney, guilty of the foul there. It's going to be his first, and it's a turnover for Beloit.
And that's the second time that's been Potacek that's been on the receiving end of a player control foul. He's initiating that because he knows how to get defensive position. He busts his backside. He knows exactly where to get. It's a great job from the sophomore Potacek.
Tiernan is claiming his future minutes in this game.
Yes, without a doubt. I mean, he's securing the ball offensively. He's playing great defensively, and he's sprinkled in a few threes. He's doing a great job just establishing himself in this lineup.
Knopf has it in the corner. He'll take a couple of dribbles, come back more center of the floor. Tiernan Potacek came over to get the ball. He is stumbling, was tripped up a little bit. Ball loose, now it's picked up by Beloit. Eli Johnson to the rim, and he's going to soft dunk it home. Eli Johnson has 19, and Beloit now is leading it by 6. Now another turnover. To the rim. A blocking foul this time. Tiernan was in there again, wanting to take the contact, and it's going to be a blocking foul on Tiernan Potacek. That is just his first, and it would result in free throws coming up for Luke Cheney.
Yeah, and sometimes you wonder when you see a big run like Southeast had in the third quarter, like what energy do you have left to keep this going?
Big run by Beloit, and a timeout will be called by Southeast of Saline. 4:37 left to go in this one. Beloit leading by 6 here on KINA.
Fall is the absolute best time for the experts at Commercial Tire Centers to look over your vehicle. Summer was tough on your tires, and winter's coming on strong. You don't want to be left stranded with tires that aren't performing. Car, truck, SUV, trailers, farm, and big rigs. Commercial Tire will help you keep safe and productive. Commercial Tire Centers, West Crawford and North 9th in Salina.
Commercial Tire Centers, where service is everything.
Trojan fans, it takes fuel to win the day. When you're following our team to show that purple pride, fill your tank with gas and diesel as you're coming or going at our 24/7 pumps. And be sure to stop to get the energy you need with a hot cup of New England coffee or cocoa. Or grab a slice of your favorite Hunt Brothers pizza and snacks. Assyria Oil and Hardware is proud to support the Southeast of Saline community. Located at the corner of Center and Main in Assyria. We'll fill you up.
You're listening to Southeast of Saline Hoops on KINA.
Luke Cheney at the free throw line for Beloit. His first free throw is up and good. A good run here by Beloit, Tyler. They were down 54-53, and since then, including that free throw, they've gone on an 8-0 run. It could be a 9-0 run if Luke Cheney makes the second free throw.
Yeah, and it started from their defensive play, and it's led to some transition buckets, led to a foul right there. I mean, we're seeing a different type of offense established from Beloit right now, just letting their defense work.
62-54 now. That run continues. Jacobson with it, top of the key, now to Owen Bailey. Bailey wants to drive. Big step through the defenders, let the shot a little short, though, and it's going to be cleaned up on the rebound by Riker Clark. 4:14 left to go here in the fourth quarter. 62-54. Beloit trying to extend this 9-0 run. Lob pass from half court inside to Eli Johnson, and that run continues on. Johnson here in this fourth quarter has a half a dozen.
Yeah, Johnson's getting the points, but what a great pass from Luke Cheney right there.
Jacobson inside, spin move on the right block. Got enough of the window, but it won't go down. And Beloit has the basketball, leading by 10. Jackson Cheney with it. Now back to the right. A foul will be called here on Isaiah Kerr.
Yeah, it looks like Beloit's they're perfectly happy with slowing the game down. 3:39 left, up 10. They're going to slow down. They're going to make you play defense. And right now, Southeast is a foul away from putting the Beloit to the free throw line to shoot. You got to keep playing great D. You got to get earlier backside.
Inside Johnson, his first attempt won't go. Got his own rebound, second attempt, and a foul called. This might be Gannon Jacobson, and it is not going to be Jacobson. Who'd they call it on? Gebhardt?
They got Gebhardt there,
okay.
But it was Gannon's late rotation right there that just made it too easy of an entry pass for Johnson to handle.
So Grady collects his third foul. First free throw up on this trip by Eli Johnson. Bounces home. 7 points in the quarter now for Eli. He has 22 for the game. Tiernan Potacik will check in. He will come in and replace Isaiah Kerr. Johnson's free throw, up and good. That Beloit run now, 13-0 since they trailed by 1. And now Southeast of Saline throws it away. Ball loose on the floor. It's going to be picked up by Riker Clark. Now a little shovel pass up the floor to Cale Lenners. Taken back, though, by Southeast of Saline. Jacobson all the way to the cup. Got bumped, knocked down, no foul call. Now it's going to end up in a run out here by Beloit. And they will go up and try to dunk it. Cannot get the dunk, but somehow it rattles home for Luke Cheney. Up the floor to Jacobson. He'll try a step three, and he gets it. Just a little slide step to the left, and Jacobson got the three. That'll stop the bleeding. That ends up on a 15-0 run.
And you see Coach Eilert wanting a timeout. Things are just getting a little bit loose, a little bit sloppy right there. Wants to call a timeout, just settle things for Beloit.
And you talk about showing your mettle. I mean, we saw Southeast do it after they were down by 14. They come back and take the lead. It wasn't over a short amount of time, but it was over a progressive amount of time. Beloit, though, boy, you talk about they got a wake-up call. After they saw the scoreboard, they were down by 1, 54-53. They come back and answer with a 15-0 run. That lead right now sitting at 68-57.
Yeah, and I'll start from their defense. Their defense led out to a couple fast transition points for them, and now you're starting to see them pound the ball back down low. We're seeing Johnson again get off. He's got 21. He's just so difficult to handle down low. As soon as you just suffocate the perimeter, all of a sudden they make nice entry passes. He's so electric down low. He can catch the ball any positions. There's Southeast defenders all over him. Great hands down low. A lot of strong finishes from Eli Johnson.
Stay tuned after the game. We'll have comments from head coach Francis Flax. We'll also have numbers for you and a Vernon Jewelers gem of the game. 2:50 left to go. 68-57 Beloit. They have the 11-point lead. They also have the basketball here. Eli Johnson has the inbounds pass. Now it comes out to Cale Lenners. Out back to the corner for a three-pointer by Jackson Cheney. That's up and good. 14 points for Jackson Cheney. Southeast, Owen Bailey, a little runner in the lane, up and good. He has 21. Little run and jump here at half court. Grady Gebhardt hits the floor. He's going to save it to Jacobson. And Gannon Jacobson down the floor with a layup. That's good. Jacobson with 7 here in this quarter.
When it was Gebhardt right there, made a great defensive play, creates a loose ball situation. Fantastic finish from Jacobson. Just go up for the layup. Don't do anything special right now. No need for a dunk. They all count for 2. Great finish.
10-point game with 2 minutes left to go. Beloit leading. They're trying to put this one away. Beloit has been in some games that have been high-scoring this year. They lost to Concordia in extra time, 67-65. They also lost to Clay Center, 66-52. Here's Jacobson again attacking the left-hand side, and another what appeared to be foul. Jacobson hits the deck, and Beloit comes away with the basketball. No foul.
Yeah, and I see that. It looks like Gannon, we've seen this a couple times, he's looking for contact. Instead of just going in and initiating that contact, as Gebhardt's called for the foul, 50 feet away from the bucket. But you want to see Gannon go up strong and have that contact. He needs to initiate that as opposed to trying to draw it.
So to the free throw line here for Beloit will go Joel Rexrow. He was fouled by Grady Gephardt. That is 4 now on Grady. 96 seconds left to play. Beloit leading by 10. Free throw is up and it's off the mark. Again, just one game remaining on the 2024 schedule for Southeast of Saline. That will be in 6 days. No game on Tuesday. We will actually play on Thursday next week as Jackson Cheney makes the second of 2. And that game, by the way, will be in Hillsboro. Always a fun doubleheader between the girls and guys. Hillsboro always very good at basketball. Girls ranked again this year. They are ranked second, I believe, in Class 2A. Owen Bailey, a 3 from the corner. That's no good. Johnson inside gets the rebound. Swarmed by Southeast of Saline players, but nobody's back on defense. Jacobson will come down, try to contest, but the layup is good by Luke Cheney. That'll take us down to 1:02 left to play. Beloit leads it by a baker's dozen. 74-61. Back inside, Caden Perry will draw the foul on Eli Johnson, and that'll stop the clock with 57 seconds left to go.
Yeah, great job from Perry right there, just going up. Johnson was caught in a bad spot, got his arms down. Only the first foul on Eli Johnson. I mean, that just shows you the kind of game that he's played and the kind of what he's done tonight.
Read my mind on that one when I was thinking how
yes.
active he is, how much he's had to deal with, a lot of people around him, how many minutes he's played. That's his first foul. Perry misses the first free throw. He has 3 points in this game. Second free throw on the way. That one's good. 4 points for Caden Perry. 74-62. And a timeout called here by Southeast of Saline. Again, enjoy your adventure on Friday nights with the Kansas Basketball Scoreboard Show. Eric Peterson does a great job out of the mothership, WIBW in Topeka. Scores and game wraps for an entire hour from 10 until 11 o'clock. That is right here on KINA every Friday, and it's brought to you by Salina Surgical Hospital. Also, Chiefs football, Tyler.
Oh.
How are they going to win this weekend, huh?
Let me guess. A 19-17 win with the last-second field goal.
Oh, man. They will go to Cleveland, which is always an interesting game. Of course, Travis Kelce's hometown. And who knows what you're going to get out of the Browns. I would not underestimate them. Their record stinks, but, man, they are fun to watch at times. As they have Jameis Winston at quarterback, they can put up some points. They also have Myles Garrett, who will test those Chiefs tackles and see if they're up for a match on Sunday. That is a noon game here on Sunday on KINA and also in high-definition radio on 99 KG. Pregame starts at 11 o'clock, kickoff at noon. It's the Chiefs and the Browns coming up here on Eagle Radio on Sunday. 74-62, 57 seconds left to play. Beloit will have the basketball. Southeast of Saline will have a chance to work on full-court pressure.
And, Devin, you're talking about a Southeast team that's continuing to learn. I mean, you know, obviously we've talked about their state football run. At some point, that's going to stop being an excuse, but you're also learning how to play for a new coach, right? Like, there's so many things that are starting to change. I think we've seen so many more things come together tonight than we've seen in the first 2 games. Like, this is something that you just continue to work on, continue to hang your hat on. You're starting to see this team play more and more like the Southeast Trojans that we're expected to see.
I thought you said at some point we're going to stop talking about the state football run.
No, we won't do that.
I'm not.
No, nor should we.
I am not. Here's a foul now. That will send Luke Cheney to the free throw line. Luke's had a nice game tonight. 18 points for him.
Yeah, both these Cheneys have just been extremely impressive tonight. I mean, they're big bodies. They're able to bang you down low. They're able to extend you on the perimeter. They played a great game, and I think this is going to be the key for Beloit. Obviously, we know everything that Eli Johnson can do, but everything that you can get from these Cheney, I'm assuming brothers.
Yep.
Yeah,
Assume right.
I mean, they're pretty impressive. They've been really impressive tonight.
1 of 2 at the free throw line for Luke. And we know what Ryan Eilert does, right? We've seen it.
Yes.
We've seen it for almost 17 years. This is the 17th season. He takes teams that really probably have no business being in the postseason, and all of a sudden they're contending for state tournament placement. I mean, that's what Ryan Eilert does every single year at Beloit. Here's a shot put up by Southeast. Rebound taken in here by Riker Clark. He's going to be fouled by Tiernan Potachik, and Clark will make the walk to the free throw line to shoot 2. One of the, not to insult Coach Eilert, but one of the elder statesmen of the NCAA, yeah. And he just does such a great job there. Think about him Brian Weatherman at Minneapolis on the girls' side. Of course, Shauna Smith on the girls' side here at Southeast in her 9th season.
Well, it's odd to see Francis Flax as a newbie. I mean, one of the first times he's not an elder statesman.
National Junior College Basketball Hall of Famer in his first season at Southeast.
Yes.
Just feels funny to say. But we are blessed to have that kind of flexibility with coaches. Here's Gannon Jacobson. Gets into the middle of the lane. Out to Tiernan Potacek, a three-pointer, and Tiernan makes it. That's his third 3 of the day as he has 10 points. And despite the gap right now and Beloit's advantage, it just feels a little bit like it's coming out party for Tiernan Potacek in this game.
Yeah, and you're seeing the confidence. We talked about the rebound he had earlier on where he just skied above everybody. I mean, these are you have to find like little successes in these games, right? Like no one's going to be happy with a loss to Beloit. But if you get a sophomore just some confidence, and he's playing some valuable minutes, he's doing great things, this is going to continue to lead to more court time for him. It's only going to help out Southeast in the long haul.
Presenting sponsor of tonight's game, Asseria Oil and Hardware. I want to thank Keith and Lori Blake. They are always such great Southeast of Saline supporters. Whether their kids are still in school or they've moved on to do bigger and better things, Keith and Lori are just rocks, man. I love them, and they are always there to support Southeast of Saline and always get in on a couple of football games, a few basketball games. I want to thank Asseria Oil and Hardware tonight, your presenting sponsor of this doubleheader of Southeast of Saline basketball. 76-65. Here's the inbound. And, of course, Southeast of Saline's not going to win this game, but this is a drill right now that Francis Flax is running with his team. Maybe some inside talk in the huddle of, okay, pretend like we're down by 4. Let's see if we can get back. Grady Gebhardt has just fouled out.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, Francis Flax has these guys signed up for 32 minutes. They're not going to play 31 and a half minutes. They're going to play 32. And that's exactly what we need to see as the first free throws hit by Cheney. But you're playing the entire 32 minutes as hard as you can.
First free throw was good. Second free throw by Luke Cheney as he continues to build on his night. Now 21 points for Luke Cheney. 30.8 seconds left on the clock. Gannon Jacobson will let it roll up across the logo. Now he'll pick it up. He'll go to work on the drive. Go into the chest of Eli Johnson. Lots of contact there. Ball up over the rim, and now a foul on the rebound will be called on Southeast of Saline. This will send Jackson Cheney to the free throw line.
And right there, when we talk about he's going to create that contact. He's going to stay straight up and not commit a foul.
It's left.
Yeah, it's been nice to see, and that's something you have to see from him because there's going to be times that he's not going to come out with 2 or 3 fouls. It depends when he gets them. You know, he's going to have to stay in the game, learn how to play, and he's done a great job displaying that tonight.
79-65. Beloit knocking on the door of 80 with 22 seconds left. Owen Bailey will stop top of the circle. That one's going to be stolen away now by Beloit as Bailey's trying to look for Jacobson on the right-hand side. And now we'll go to the other end again, and Beloit will shoot free throws. 17 seconds left to play. Got a little rec league action in the morning? What do you got going on?
No. Luckily, that's Sunday. Sunday headed to Rock Creek with a bunch of third-grade girls who are absolutely on fire. See the first free throw go in. Tell you what, nothing like watching that.
What a blast.
It's been termed chuck and duck.
Yeah.
You just chuck the basketball up and duck and hope you don't get hit. It's fun to watch the girls play.
2 free throws made there. Jackson Cheney. Queens of the Court. How many did you have participate in that program?
I had 75 kindergarten through 6th grade girls participate in Queens of the Court. It's a great job. Potacek from 25 feet. Nice little screen and roll. He didn't need the roll. Nice finish from Potacek.
81-68. It's going to be a 13-point advantage for Beloit at the end of this one. And these two 0-2 teams that will probably finish a lot better than what their records are showing right now. Beloit battles to get the victory, and they move to 1-2 on the season. Southeast of Saline to 0-3. When we come back here on the postgame show, it's brought to you by Commercial Tire Center. We'll go over numbers for you. We'll also have a Vernon Jewelers Gym of the Game and a conversation with head coach Francis Flax. It's all coming up after a Beloit victory
81-68. Postgame begins now. It's brought to you by Commercial Tire Center.
When it rains, it pours, so it's important for you to get coverage that meets your needs. The team at Kniper Agency with Farmers Insurance can help you understand your options so you can prepare for what the forecast brings. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two. Learn more by calling Stephanie, Morgan, or Tiffany at the Kniper Agency at 825-8419 to find out how they can help you protect the things that matter most to you.
We are farmers.
Underwritten by Farmers, Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
The Trojans are experts in precision passes, and Everhart Precision Ag are your experts in grid soil sampling. Everhart Precision Ag does all the sampling and data analysis in-house, keeping it local and close to the farm. They're also your local channel seedsman, selling all seeds with an emphasis in corn and soybeans. Trust Matt Everhart and Lane Hensley at Everhart Precision Ag, serving Saline, Dickinson, McPherson, and Ottawa counties, and also supporting southeast of Saline Trojans. For more information, visit everhartprecision.com.
Fall is the absolute best time for the experts at Commercial Tire Centers to look over your vehicle. Summer was tough on your tires, and winter's coming on strong. You don't want to be left stranded with tires that aren't performing. Car, truck, SUV, trailers, farm, and big rigs. Commercial Tire will help you keep safe and productive. Commercial Tire Centers, West Crawford and North 9th in Salina.
Commercial Tire Centers, where service is everything.
At Maury Clinic Sports Medicine, we are available when you need us most. I'm Dr. Andrew Westbrook, and I am the sports medicine physician at Maury Clinic. I see patients of all ages and help them come back stronger than ever. From broken bones to joint pain, my team and I are committed to help you do more. For those with sports injuries, come see us at our sports medicine walk-in clinic Monday and Thursday mornings from 8 to 9 a.m. Prevent, recover, and strengthen so you can perform your best. Maury Clinic Sports Medicine. Make your move with confidence.
Hi, this is Angela Gephardt from the Bank of Tuscan, and I'm still cheering on SES Trojans. Just like a great basketball team, we're here to assist, pass, and score big with you with our lineup of winning banking products. Whether you're looking to save with our traditional high-yield savings account, earn with Kasasa-free checkings, or secure your future with competitive loan options, we've got the tools to help you slam dunk your financial goals. Stop by one of our branches or visit Bank of Tuscan to learn more. The Bank of Tuscan, member FDIC.
The Southeast of Saline School District has a long-standing reputation for excellence. This excellence in public education has been a source of great pride and one of the factors contributing to the quality of life in our community. The Southeast of Saline Education Foundation works in partnership with the USD 306 School District and the community that it serves to maximize student potential, thereby creating a lasting legacy, not only for our children, but for our community. The Southeast of Saline Education Foundation salutes the Trojan Sports Program.
Time now for the Trojan postgame show on KINA. Stick around for the game recap, final stats, and reaction from the coach. This is Trojan Basketball on KINA.
Back here on postgame. Tyler, come out here with your head down if you're a Southeast boys basketball fan, but man, I just think there's some good things that happened here in this game.
Yeah, you're starting to see these guys gel together a little bit more. We saw Patacic come in, hit some big-time buckets, play well defensively. We saw Bailey and Jacobson both need to work on things. Big-time test against Hillsborough again. We know what Hillsborough always brings, and then get to that break, get yourself healthy, get yourself some reps.
Final scoring for you, Southeast of Saline tonight, led by Owen Bailey with 21 points, 18 for Gannon Jacobson. Also in double digits, 13 for Tiernan Patacic. 12 points tonight for Sam Knopf. These are things that I'm talking about with positives. I mean, I'm going over guys that were in double digits tonight against a really good Beloit team. if you can capture that and just kind of build on it and carry into it and kind of do that on a consistent basis, and we don't ask for double digits every game, but if you can hit 8, if you can hit 9, if you can hit 11, somewhere in there, that's good. Also rounding out the scoring, Caden Perry with 4 and Isaiah Kerr with 2. For Beloit, they had a couple of guys crack 20 tonight, including Eli Johnson with 23, 21 for Luke Cheney, 18 for Jackson Cheney, 6 points for Brody Litton, 5 points for Joel Rexrow. He also had 48 carries for 507 yards. Just want to say that. That's something you can't unsee anymore. Riker Clark with 4 and Cale Lenners with 3. Big free throw numbers for both teams. There's a lot of fouls called in this game. Southeast of Saline unofficially 11 out of 16. Beloit 21 for 32. Beloit with 12 turnovers. Southeast of Saline with 10. Our Vernon Jewelers gym of the game tonight. Let's go with Owen Bailey. His first quarter was not that great, but boy, he sure turned it on. Had 9 at halftime, put up 10 in the third quarter, and ends up with 21 points tonight. Owen Bailey, the senior, with our Vernon Jewelers gym of the game. Don't forget Christmas right around the corner. Vernon Jewelers ready to help you. You can get gifts as low as $9.99, maybe even $99.99, or put a couple more commas in there if you're really in trouble and you need to get that special gift. Family heirlooms, not just jewelry. At Vernon Jewelers, you can trust them. They also have a great service department. They can replace watch batteries, also set diamonds, take care of things. I've seen them do some really great custom work where they've taken pieces of jewelry from somebody and made items for all the children. Custom things. I mean, it's.
Hey, I'm
Chris
taking notes. I'm taking notes.
Chris and the guys down there, they do an awesome job. That's at Vernon Jewelers. Downtown Salina, of course, they've been doing it for 140 years. They're not old. They're just really good at what they do. Once again, 81-68, the final score here on the guys' side. We're awaiting head coach Francis Flax. 66-31 on the girls' side as the Southeast girls dominate from wire to wire. They never trailed in this game. It got as close 1 point as 3 points at 10-7. The Southeast of Saline's girls go to 2-1, 66-31 of their victory here tonight. As we await the head coach, it's brought to you by Frisbee Construction. Head coach Francis Flax with us now. And boy, coach, I was saying it, if you come out of this gym, despite the loss, despite the final score on the scoreboard, there's some positives, I think, that happened tonight in this game. How do you feel about it?
Well, yeah, we did a lot of good things. It's just tough with what we have to combat that height and weight and stuff in there. We didn't do a good enough job of helping on the backside. But we did a lot of good things, too, and we're going to have some sore boys. Gannon went to the hole about 5 times and got put to the floor, and that hurt us a little bit. He missed some free throws early in the game, but he played better than he's played all year. Owen played good in the second half. So, and truthfully, Tiernan, he hit those threes. He's got to be in the lineup when we can get him in there.
Yeah, despite the loss again, I told Tyler this kind of middle of the third quarter, this game felt like a coming out party for Tiernan Patochik. He just has seemed to get more comfortable in his role, and he was doing some things offensively that we haven't seen out of him yet.
Right. Well, he's got that capability. He's a little bit small, but I'm not worried about that because he's got a heart, I'll tell you. The negative of tonight was we were ahead 54-53, and the next time you look up the scoreboard, they're ahead 66-54, and that hurt. We stretch in there where we couldn't guard them, and we couldn't hit a bucket or couldn't get to the free throw line. So that was a difference in the game. The rest of the game, I'm not disappointed in.
Yeah, you were down by 14 at one point, just kind of worked your way back, cut it to half. It was 7 at halftime, took a lead 54-53. Then you said Beloit went on a 15-0 run there and kind of took care of things. But that's part of the learning process, though. I think Beloit showed that they can be a team that can do that, and it kind of shows your guys what they need to do moving on. Right, this is a good game to have before Christmas, isn't it? You don't want to do this after the first of the year.
No, this is okay. It's painful right now, but it'll pay dividends. The problem is it doesn't get any easier next Thursday night, but we won't see this type of height and broadness as Beloit has. Beloit's got a good ball club. They hit some threes early that we knew they had one good shooter, but and he didn't hit too many after the halftime.
Yeah.
But that's the breaks of the game. We were there, but we let it slip through our hands.
How needed is it to not have a game on Tuesday and to string a couple of days in the gym together before a game on Thursday? You have almost a week here now.
Yeah, well, the thing is, though, we're not going to practice Sunday. We played hard tonight.
Yeah.
And we took a lot of shots. I'm talking about shots to the body. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to give them a couple days. We'll be in here Monday full tilt, Tuesday full tilt. Wednesday we'll scale it down a little bit, and then go to Hillsboro.
Sounds good. We'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Francis Flax, head coach of the Southeast of Saline Trojans. His guys tonight, 81-68. Beloit wins that one in the battle of two NCAA teams that I think they're going to be at the top of the league here when this is all said and done, but tonight they battle to a Beloit win. On the girls' side, Southeast of Saline gets a 66-31 as Shauna Smith's girls lead wire to wire, and they get a big, big victory. They're second in a row, and they will face a Hillsboro team on Thursday that is currently ranked second in Class 2A. Couple of battles coming up on Thursday. We'll take the air for you. Girls pregame at 5:45. Tip-off at 6 o'clock. It's girls and then guys coming up next Thursday right here on KINA. For Travis Godfrey on video, my name is Devin Haney. I want to thank you for joining us here for Southeast of Saline Trojan Basketball. It's a split with the Beloit Trojans, and we will see you coming up on Thursday. Don't forget about Scoreboard Show tonight from 10 until 11 o'clock right here on KINA.
The Trojans are experts in
Visit
precision
Suburban
passes.
Appliance.